Okay, I should have three different views up now between. Let's see, I got that one up now. Or maybe it was this one. Let's see what you guys got going on. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, I'm on. Let me get rid of this one because I don't know where this is from. Why it's got that. I'm going to remove that guy. Okay, we got, if I'm going to figure out how can I catch this link now. Yeah, I turned into a cat. Yeah, that's our was a neighborhood cat that nobody wanted, so we took her in. It's really a good cat. I'm on. I should have another stream going also on StreamYards up on there. I just got to figure out how to get my TV or this camera to jump on to go onto that one, so we can all go on there. Blake, I didn't know what to say except hello. Reconnecting. Come on. You're live. This blank segment is brought to you by Cheap Toilet Paper. Well, it's better than Cheap Trick. Shredder. What's 140p? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to get my phone to catch this other app because I'm live on StreamYard. So I got my link on there to let everybody come on if anybody wants to say anything. So now I got to take this and go, how can I get that to there? Okay, somebody's watching. On my phone is 140. That could be because I'm in the house, but it should be hooked up to the Wi-Fi, I would think. Better now. Open the e-link. Okay, where's the e-link? Is it on my phone? Because I see Blake on there with the Blake's on there, 3rd or 5th. Open the link from your phone. See, my phone's not on StreamYards. My phone is on I'm doing the live through my phone, and I also got it up on I started my StreamYard live too. So before I just clicked over from StreamYards onto my phone, but now I'm trying to get from my phone to take you guys to StreamYards. Okay, thank you. Be right back. Live chat. Because somehow open the link from your phone to on StreamYards. Okay, I'm going to see if I can see that. Okay, I see. We got Alex. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, brother. I told you I'd join.
How are you? We're probably going to get some echo going.
Yeah, because you're still live on your other phone.
Yeah, because I don't want to hang up on everybody.
I get you putting down, brother. You don't want to do that.
I'm trying to figure that out. I am just shooting ideas. I have no idea. Okay. That's cool. What you up to, Alex? How are you?
Nothing, just relaxing. Like I said, you told me last night that you were going to do this, so I figure I'd join. I like hanging out with you every Tuesday. It's pretty cool.
Thank you. I'm here now. Okay. If you want to pop up and say hi, you can come up because I got 3 and I got 4. Got that. You off today or you working? What you got going on?
No work today.
No work? I got lots of work, but I don't feel like doing it. I hate to say.
I got work tomorrow and Thursday.
Nice. Oh, we got BC too, ready coming on. Hey, good morning, BC.
Like BC, good morning.
You said hop on up and say hi, so hi.
Okay, thank you. That's awesome.
You guys are ball busters.
No, that's cool. That's fun. He stopped up and said hi, and he did it. Hey, what's up, Frank? Good morning. I'm on my phone and I'm also on StreamYards too. I got two things going because I can't get my phone to jump onto the StreamYards because I did it wrong. But that's cool. But thank you for stopping, Frank. Just hanging out, seeing what's going on. I got 3 and I got 4. So I'm just going to end this little one on the cell phone. Then maybe you guys will come back on there. We'll see what's going on. What was your first car, Alex? You didn't type it on nothing.
I never drove. Never drove in my life.
Actually, you're lucky because you might not think that you're lucky, but actually you don't have to worry about buying car insurance or fixing things when they break or buying gas. And
I don't have to deal with douchebags that are on the road that don't know how to drive.
Oh, they're everywhere. Yeah, that's for sure. That is
Not
definitely
trying to be mean, but
no, I know. Yep. Everybody's in a rush. Nobody could wait. It's just like a hurry up to go nowhere situation on there.
that's why people have accidents because they're like rushing. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, you pass by me and I catch up to you at the no better way to spend a Tuesday morning. That's true, BC. But yeah, everybody's in a rush and they pass you, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you get to the traffic light and they're right in front of you. So
Yeah, so
further than they get.
they're being a rush for nowhere to go nowhere.
That's just like back in the day when I worked for the ambulance service back in the late 80s. We would go lights and sirens, and we'd only actually, we would probably get there like maybe an extra minute or two, but not much more, quicker, because you got to watch out for everybody else on there.
Well, you're an ambulance driver, so they have to pull over for you when you start going fast.
Yeah, they have to is the keyword. They have to, but the keyword is a lot of them don't.
Right.
And I don't do it anymore nowadays. Now it's got to be even worse because everybody's always, texting on their phone and driving and all kinds of distractions.
Do that.
Yeah, it's like when they say they spell ambulance backwards on the front so you can read it in your rear view mirror.
Yep.
But I've never once looked at my rear view mirror and went, oh, I didn't even realize it was a screaming, lights blinking ambulance until, thank God I read that sign on the front of the vehicle. I would never pulled over. I've never read it. You know what I mean? It's loud. When you got a thing behind you screaming and hollering and flashing lights, that should be sure sign enough. Get out of my way.
Yeah, but when stereo systems nowadays are so loud, they get louder and louder. Even the factory stereos are pretty loud. Sometimes you can't even hear them.
Well, did you see what the cops do now? They have that new low-end siren.
No,
it rumbles, Paul. You can feel it in your stomach. It makes this weird growling noise, like woo, like a low hum. And even though your music in your car is super loud, like deaf people can hear it.
Wow.
They can feel it in their body where it makes them go, what the fuck is that?
That's cool.
They come out probably about 2 or 3 years ago. It's a very weird noise.
I seen something like that for crowd control, but nothing on a police car.
Yeah, Sea Shredder just said that new low siren hurts. Yeah, you can feel it.
Well, when they pass by you, you can.
No, when they're behind you, Alex, when they turn it on, anywhere you're in the vicinity of that vibration sound, your stomach feels it, your head feels it, like your teeth feel it. It's a frequency. It's very low. It's like a real loud bass sound. If you go on YouTube and search new low siren sound, they'll play it for you and you'll hear it. You'll be like, that is weird, especially when you're wearing headphones.
Yeah, but would I feel it in my body if I'm?
No, you'd have to be in an ambiance of air. You're not going to hear it through audio signal. But when it goes through the air, it does something to you on the inside. It's very weird.
And I was just speaking of cars. That car I was talking about was a Pagott. Whoever makes a Pagott back in the day that I could have got for free, but I turned it down. That was called Pagott.
Never heard. You ever heard of a Skoda?
Nope.
No.
Czechoslovakian car. Very strange car. Mid-engine.
Mid-engine too?
To get to the clutch, you got to go through the back seat. I joke you not, man. You got to take the back seat out to get to the clutch. It's very strange, man.
Wow.
It's not a very popular car, let me tell you.
No. Hey, they're all good till they break. Any car is good till it breaks.
Well, what the Russians do, they come over here and they load up their boats. They go around the yard sales here and pick up the $400 or $500 cars for sale, whether they run or not. Load them on their boat and they pull them back to Russia. Them guys fix them all up, and you see like Chevy Chevettes still running around over there, like still being fixed up.
Wait a minute, Russia takes our cars, takes our American cars. That's not cool.
No, Russia. They come over, like say they just come to small towns, and they'll send a local buyer. He'll go through the town and buy a car. Like say you got one in your driveway, $1,000. They'll buy it, and then put it on the boat and take it over. They love American stuff like that, right?
That's cool.
Middle of Russia, and all of a sudden here's a Ford F-150. Like, what the hell? Where did you get a Ford F-150 at? It's the strangest thing.
Yeah, because there's no American cars there unless you took them from our country.
That's right, sir. Yeah, that's right. Must be hard for them to get parts too, but you know the Russian ingenuity. You give them guys a sharp stick and a knife, man, they'll bid you a transmission within a week. Like some guys are just like that.
Yeah, reverse engineer everything. You could figure it out.
Yeah, see there, Alex Shredder says it's like a thump deep inside your body.
Oh,
it's a weird siren. No, it doesn't hurt you. It just like tickles the inside. Like you ever been in loud bass in music? Yeah, it's that feeling.
Oh,
it gets your attention though. I'm telling you. Like Paul said, sometimes people don't pull over because they're loud music in their car, or maybe they're hard of hearing.
Yeah,
and cars are so soundproof nowadays. God.
Yeah.
But that humming horn, you just look in your mirror going, what the hell is that buzzing sound? It makes you pull over.
It's a cop.
Yeah, exactly. Let me pull over.
Mm-hmm. So I didn't get to tell you about the tire shop. So I was talking to a guy. So I want a particular tire for my pickup truck because they're real good in the snow for snow plowing. You really don't get stuck with them, whether the roads are plowed or unplowed.
Oh, you don't drive studded? You don't put See, in our province up here, they make us put snow tires or studded tires on, or you get a fine.
Yeah, mine are snow tires, but they're real aggressive. They're called Faulkner, Falknar.
Really deep tread.
Oh yeah, but they're real good for snow. I love them. And
nice.
They went up to $310 a tire, so I'm gonna have to spend $1,300 in about another month to get them.
So what are we talking? 15, 16s?
No, they're like 18s.
18s. Holy shit, man.
And then if I upgrade to a newer truck, they take 20s. But really, that's not that big of a tire anymore. A 20-inch tire.
No, it's not.
Yeah. But so that's $1,300. But you figure $1,300. That's 2 driveways I lost out on. But I mean, that's my driveways to. But if you don't get stuck,
And as long as you're not a fool and keep them all summer. I know people that fuck it, I'm just going to drive them with. They just terrorize them winter tires in the summer. On the hot pavement. I just choose them right up.
My pickup truck, I only drive 1,000 miles a month, so that's not much.
So you basically use it for work purposes. It's not a pleasure thing at all.
No, I use my little, unless I got like a job where I got to get mulch or shrubs and trees or something like that. That's the only time I use my trucks.
Yeah,
I never see you use your truck. I always see you use your wife's car. That's it.
That's my car. My wife said she's going to get me a sticker. It says, "I'm not gay, but my husband is," for the back of the Prius.
I've always said third-class transportation is better than first-class walking.
Yeah, because Alex, all I got to do is I'm not looking to get no new customers. I'm not looking to impress nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I just got to get there and do the work. And the work I do, it speaks for itself. So people hire me off of that. But if somebody like a football player calling from the Buffalo Bills and they want an estimate or something, and there's a chance I can make big money, I'll take my wife's truck, that 17 Chevy I got, and I'll go with that to show up just to not to impress them, but so they say, at least this guy's making a couple bucks, that he's got something decent instead of showing up with a little Prius. But like I said, that's when I save on gas, because I used to spend $200 a week on gas, and now that gas prices went up, I spend about $325 a week on gas just to stay in business. But I make that money back doing my grass cutting and that. So
how much does it cost you to fill your truck full of gas?
Oh my God, you didn't even want to know.
$200?
No, I don't run it to sniff. So if I take my little Chevy, or the wife's 3/4 ton, it's about 130 to 140 roughly.
Okay, so in your state, if you drive away without paying for a full tank of gas, the fine is $75. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I heard you say before in the past.
Yeah, remember I said that before? Yeah, I know. I checked it up in your state. $75 fine, no jail time.
So, if I was to, use my truck and not only, use my truck, the tires cost more, the brakes cost more. It takes 2 extra quarts of oil.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
In the long
Oh,
run,
it all adds up. Insurance, all the little things.
the insurance is the same on it, but the tie rods are more expensive.
Yeah, but you still got to pay the insurance. You know what I mean? Do you park it in the summer? Like I know, do you put like a pink slip on it? Anything like that? Like you just basically pay the same insurance all year round.
I got 4 vehicles that I insure through Geico, and then my old cars, like I use a collector's insurance. It's called Haggerty Auto Insurance. Haggerty.
Right.
It's out of Pennsylvania. They're pretty nice people, and I got my Chevelle on there, my Malibu, and I got my little S10 pickup truck on there, and it's like $400 for the whole year for everything on it. Collision.
Some American guy was up here with his vehicle, and he broke his windshield, caught a rock, wanted to get it done, so he had Geico. Had to call down, get a claim number and all that. I bet you was on the phone for 4 hours, Paul.
I have no idea.
It's ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Are you still on the phone?" Yeah, still waiting for to clear this friggin' number. He's like, "Oh my! I would have paid for it cash already. I couldn't wait that long. That's ridiculous."
Yeah, because Shreddy, I agree. But like with the collector car insurance I got, you can't beat it. But there's all little stipulations to it.
Have you ever made a claim with Geico yet? Oh yeah. There's where you're going to find out how good they are. So when you come to make a claim,
I try to make no claims at all.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But with the car insurance on the older cars, you're only supposed to drive it, 1 day a week.
Yeah.
You're on your way to go to a show.
Yep.
It can't be your primary driver. You can't have nobody under 21 can't drive it.
Yep. We actually have there's a Caterpillar law. I forget what it's called. Something on insurance. It's not the Caterpillar machine, but it's this Caterpillar sticker you put in your back window. And what that tells the police, this car's not allowed out after 9 p.m. If it is, pull it over, because there's a reason why it's either stolen or somebody's breaking the law. But it's a warning. The cops, it's a special insurance. Retired people come by. And basically, it's on your plate, your sticker on your window, and basically they'll pull you over to say, "Hey, we know this car should not be out past 9 o'clock. What's going on?"
That's pretty interesting, actually.
Yeah, very interesting, man.
Accident forgiveness rate went up 3 more years. Another accident is.
What's the purpose of it there, BC? I never knew that.
What it is like if you'll get a discount on your insurance because you're telling the insurance now that I'm not going to be a danger to anyone past 9 o'clock. That's the stipulation. So your car is not going to be on the road because they're old, right? And basically, people sometimes get taken advantage of, and stolen cars are a big thing. And it's just the thing, when a cop sees this car out at 3 a.m, hey, something's going on. Maybe there's a medical issue.
Yeah, someone stole it.
Yeah, there's very rare. It's not like every second car has it on there, but it's just a neat little thing that I don't know if it's from town to town. It might be just in our local town. Yeah. Like, hey, anyone over 75 years of age, we have a program at the insurance company. Buy the sticker for another $30 a year, and you stipulate the time, or we do 9 o'clock. If it can go from 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, if it's out past them hours, it's suspicious.
Because you say just me and the wife, why we got so many vehicles? Because there's a ordinance if they want to enforce it, which they usually don't, unless you got asshole neighbors. That you can't have a vehicle parked in your driveway without plates on it, or in your front yard. You can't have it.
And it's ridiculous. In Bermuda, you're only allowed. You can have 10 people in your family in Bermuda, all of legal age to drive. Only one member of the household is allowed to own a car because the island's so small. There's mopeds everywhere, but nobody in that family can own a second car.
And there's actually a law that's on the books too that. Okay, say like wherever your house ends closest to the street, like the front of your house, you can't park between where your house ends and towards to the street. You get what I'm saying? So say you got 40 feet in front of your house.
I hear you.
You can't park your car legally if they want to enforce it in that 40 feet. All the cars and whatever vehicles you got to be parked from the house to the backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you live out. You're not in the suburbs, really. You're more like on the outskirts. Yeah, you live where I live. It's almost the same thing, man.
It's called rural residential. They call it.
Yeah, our number 4, our
Yeah,
number
you
2.
but you just go a half mile around the bend from my house, and you're back in city life. They got.
You pick your mail up from a box with a key, or does it come right to your home?
They just do.
Goes
They
right
drop.
to your house?
Yeah, in the
Right.
street. They got to put a mailbox at the street, and he just drives down the street and sticks it in the mailboxes.
Yeah,
But
because we still have places where there's like minimal houses, like out the lake we call Lake Else Lake, and their mail's picked up at a local box they have out there.
no,
It's
stuff
under
like,
weather.
yeah, stuff like that only happened like if you had lived in a mobile home park. They got. I know.
Oh, okay.
Something like that, or if you lived in an apartment building, we'd have something.
Because it just speeds up the postal service, right? Instead of going each individual house, they just drop it all in one big order. Then you just take your little key and open your box up. If the package is too big, obviously you got to pick it up at the store.
Yeah.
But
like I said, you go a half mile around the corner, and you got city water, sewer systems, and everything.
Yeah.
But out here,
Are you on sewer or septic?
Septic and well water.
Yeah, I'm on septic too. I don't like it.
I don't mind septic.
It's working fine as long as you take care of it. Hey, and you know where to dig when fucking trouble happens. You got to know where your D box is and all that shit, boy.
My believe it or not, my septic tank is so old it's a steel drum still.
Hey, as long as you keep it. Hey, some people up here use like an old car.
Well, you won't. Hey, Captain, how you doing? Thank you. It's got the steel. It's got like a 600-gallon tank down there, and I clean it myself. I clean it myself, believe it or not.
Do you have a leaching? Does it leach out into the field like it drains out into the field?
Yep.
Have you ever had that? Have you ever had to dig that up and send one of them little pressure washers down there to clean the pipes out?
The only thing I actually did is I converted over because our house had like 2-foot clay section pipes, and they like go into each other.
Oh shit!
So I had to dig it up. Me and my son did it, but it was simple. It's not rocket science, and we just used our Bobcat, and I was able to get down enough, and I took all the clay pipe and threw it out, and I put all that plastic green pipe in there now. So
can't do that up here now.
Well,
you have to hire someone. You get caught doing that. Oh my good God, man! You're gonna have such a fine.
Yeah, same here. You can't get caught. But
can't get caught. There's only 2 people up here that do it, and they both fucking charge your armor $25,000 for a new system. Mm-hmm. $25,000.
I believe it because there's some. Hey, Shredder, we'll talk about car insurance in a second. I see you put that on there. Got to clean the filter. Ice a year. But to go back to that, like at my mom's house, I had getting a couple estimates to get her furnace replaced, and also she needed some plumbing work done. So one of the guys, it must be a cutthroat business or whatever. They charged an arm and a leg, and the guy asked, I said I got an estimate. It was cheaper than you. Because I'm just being honest. Because if you could save me a couple bucks and you look professional, I'll hire you. As long as I get a reputation. You know what that bastard told me? He said, plumber X is not licensed in the city your mom lives in to do any work legally. I'm like,
oh my God.
Okay, whatever, dude. So I know that he threw up a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing I do with my business, if I go to your house to do any work, no matter how messed up it is, whether it be landscaping or fixing the lawn, I don't say nothing bad. I don't say like, oh, you use John, John's.
No, don't do that. That's bad to do. No.
I don't throw nobody under the bus, no matter how bad the job is. Say if they took a shrub and they buried it upside down and left the roots on the top, put the foliage in the ground, I wouldn't say nothing. I just go there and fix it because I'm not looking to put nobody down, and I'm not trying to be better than nobody. So, but there's a lot of people like that. They don't want people to be in business, and they used to do that around here. When I started cutting grass back in the early '90s, everything was a secret, but there is no secret. Just show up, do your job. Here's what I charge. If you could beat me, because
like that septic thing we're talking about, you get to hire a guy with that doesn't have his permit or shit to do that, and then he does that, and a year down the road, you got an insurance claim, won't be covered. You got to show your paperwork that the guy was fucking fully qualified that installed it. It's just a mess dealing with them guys. Might save you a couple bucks, but think about long term.
Yeah.
If your roof leaks, takes in water, and the guy wasn't certified, no insurance, man. Careful of that stuff, boys.
Yeah. No, Captain, I'm 51. I'm 5'1", 51 years old. I got a son and a daughter, 30 and 31. I got started early.
Yeah, me too, man. Around 22, I think I had my first daughter.
I was 18. My wife. I met my wife when she was 15 in high school. So,
wow.
I dated her for 35 years now, and 32 years being married, and we've been through the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know how it is to be married. You know.
Oh, I know it's like, man.
Yeah, and we stuck through. The secret is I got 2 secrets I could tell you in regards to what to staying married long. One, my wife, she won't leave. That's number 1. And number 2, I don't get rid of nothing. So I keep everything. So
Somebody told me, he's like, always been fat and ugly. I said, why is that? He goes, that's why when they walk out the door and leave you don't give a shit. That works too. It's
every single thing I got is all it's all my wife's stuff. You know what I'm saying? And all everything's in my wife's name. So in case I should get sued ever in my business, that'll be harder to get whatever we got. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to protect my ass because I don't do I just do a DBA. I don't do LLC. Nothing.
well, like
that.
your wife, my wife, I'll guarantee you're going to say the same thing. If for whatever reason they were gone tomorrow, I wouldn't get another one.
No way.
I wouldn't. No. I wouldn't go through all that trust thing again. Would you, Paul?
No.
My good God.
If
Wake up in one morning, all your wallet's gone, the money's out of your bank account. There you go.
No, I wouldn't want to play that game. No, but I'm
Me either.
My old lady's pretty cool. She's just like me. Like I told you guys, we're 2 peas in a pod, pretty much.
I know. I like your wife's attitude, man. Because you never know how you like the joking attitude. You don't know how you meet some guy's wife. And I think the first thing your wife said when she mowed the lawn is it was so bumpy there. She's like, I dropped my uterus and hurt my titty on that thing right there. I was like, okay, she got a good sense of humor.
Yeah, she's like Crazy Ann. You know what I'm saying? She could take it. She's not going to be offended, which is cool. No. Like I'm not, but I wouldn't get married again. I don't even think I would even date, to be honest with you, because I'm getting older. Maybe if I got like some hot 25-year-old girlfriend or something.
Never. Are you crazy? That'd be the worst. She'd be like, I'm going to go to the bar with the girls tonight. I'm like, no, you're not. You're staying home. You're not going anywhere.
Hey, listen, BC, if I got a young lady like that, my wife should pass in the future, I'd be able to cut 50 lawns a day.
I would never get a young one. Oh, that's risky, Paul. Oh,
you're bad, Paul.
No, I'm not.
I appreciate you.
If she stayed 30 days and the trust was still built, best to you, man. I don't know where you find a trustworthy 25-year-old.
I have no clue.
I have a feeling if Paul was single, I think he would find a 25-year-old. Guaranteed. No.
Oh, there's probably someone less to be like, hey, I'm 24 and you can trust me. I'm like, yeah, give it a year, give it 2 years. You don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know who you're going to fall in love with. God.
It would be all fun and games till I said, hey, honey, you got to come help me cut grass. And they'd probably be like, what? I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, to hell with this asshole.
Yeah.
You might get one of the ones that want to sit home and eat and sleep and not friggin' lift a finger.
Yeah, that's
God forbid you get. No, you don't want one of them ones. Woo.
That'd be funny as hell, though, actually.
I know some that are like that.
I have to put out my questionnaire. The first question: do you know how to operate a 0-turn mower?
Yeah, yeah. I like the one where it says, "Looking for a new wife. It must come with boat. Please send picture of boat."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like I had a real good neighbor. He moved. He lived across the street. Super cool guy. He said that the first question. He's 10 years older than me, so he's 61 now. The first question he says he asks any girl that he meets. He wants to know if she's on any kind of medication and what type, so he can evaluate.
Good call.
Yeah.
See? It sounds funny, but it's real. Like it's we joke about. Hey, first thing I ask too, medical report. What? Make sure you're clean, man. I want no herpes or
he's not worried about
creepy crawlies, nothing like that.
Not worried about STDs. He just wants to know, if she's on depressants or anything like that. And
I guess
crazy medicine and that. So.
I guess if I was around 70 or 80, the medical thing wouldn't be so worried. If I made it that far, I'm pretty sure I could outlive a bad case of herpes. Ain't that right, Alex?
Probably.
Or you just say, stay away, herpes. That's a good rule, too. No herpes.
It's herpes is a funny thing, too, because I also got a neighbor down the street, an older guy. He's a pain in the butt. He, investigates everything. He wants to know.
Oh, yeah.
A nosy neighbor, but he's cool. And I say he's like herpes also,
Yeah. Always around.
When he comes around, you wish he would go away. Like if you got herpes, and when you ain't seen him in a while, you kind of wish
pops up at the worst time. Yeah.
Do you cut his grass, Paul, or no?
No. I don't do no work for just only for one friend. I do work for the guy who looks like BC. That's the only guy I do work for.
See.
And all
they got to look like me, Alex. Unless you look like this, you won't get free stuff. I'm sorry.
I don't understand it. I'm a nice guy. I help out a lot of people. I'll do anything for you. And I don't even want to get paid as long as you say thank you and and not many people call me that.
I would hate. I'll tell you this much, so Paul. If I ever asked you to cut my grass, I would say thank you because you're my friend, and also you do a great job.
Oh, great! Thank you. I agree with that.
It's only fair to say thank you to the person that does all the work.
Yeah, but most people they think they earn it. You know what I'm saying? That they don't have to say that. And that's if you give me a thank you, it means more to me than money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but that's the way I was raised, so I should.
Because that means I appreciate your work more than anything.
Yeah.
Hey,
True.
John, how's it going, funky uncle?
Hey, what's up, Uncle John?
I'm thinking of your dog, buddy. I meant what I said in the
Paul,
post.
did you ever have those issues when you go cut someone's grass and they don't say thank you? I mean, I'm guessing.
No, if I'm getting paid by somebody, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? If they don't say thank you, because they paid me, by them paying me and the check cashing, that's payment and thank you to me. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to give me a beer, I would appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Or a cold Pepsi or something. Uncle John, if you want to jump up there and say hi, feel free.
You know the most appreciative race of people I've ever
I'll give
met
you
or
craft beer. I'll
nationality?
give you delicious beer. Awesome. I'll give you
There you
stouts. I'd give you anything.
Oh my Lord, Paul! I'd be over there cutting tomorrow.
I might not make it to the next house. It might be an all-day cut.
What if it's a stout and a New England IPA beer? Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I read your post, John. I hope they call you soon. God damn it, I hate waiting for that stuff too. Irks me.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the conversation, but Uncle John, I wish you
Just
the
about
best.
his dog. Just about his dog trying to get a vet, hey? And
Yeah.
I said, Paul, if I gave you a craft beer, you would not go to the next house. You're
Maybe not. No, if it was good.
Of course. Because you'd be sitting there drinking beer with me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, John said one of them vets, they wouldn't come or he couldn't get an appointment because of COVID. They weren't taking any new clients, which is baloney.
Yeah, I hate to say it, that COVID thing, everybody got
Screwed
sick.
Everything, man.
Everybody supposedly got sick, and I haven't heard nothing about it.
Well, I asked my wife yesterday, what's going on? Because I don't pay attention. I just asked the store, mask on or mask off. I don't give a shit. I just don't want to get yelled at. Just tell me what to do. I don't care anymore. But she said the only place you got to wear one now is a medical facility. Unless a store says, hey, like a restaurant says, hey, we want you to wear it.
Yeah, but
I've been to a couple of restaurants and they have not asked me to wear a mask.
There you go. They made John wear one at the vets.
Yeah, you're going to, because it's a medical office. That's why. The
medical stuff,
Yeah,
yes. Medical stuff, yes.
Yeah, that's a crack of shit, but what are you going to do? But I know if I went to a restaurant, I walked up to it and it says you're going to have a mask to get in the restaurant, I'd go to the next one. So
that's what I told them around here. They started that stuff. We're not going to serve you food. I said, well, I'm not going to support your business. It's simple. You made a choice. I make a choice. It's not hate, but I don't want to wear a mask.
There's a super good restaurant that I go to, a little higher class restaurant. You guys hear me talk about it. I made a couple of videos on it on my channel. And if we ever go back to like the lockdown thing again, that's where I'm going to go get lunch, because a couple times I ordered chicken wings from them just to go, because they would just keep them alive. So I'd order chicken wings and I'd walk in and you just go to the bar and they had like all the bags of all different numbers. They said like you're number 27, or the bag might say number 133 on it, and it's all packaged. And if you want, I leave the lady that was working the bar, because the bar was closed, but she was making the bags up. I leave her a tip, $10, just to keep them guys alive, because I appreciate their service that they give me when I go there. And you could have walked in there and took any bag you wanted. They didn't say, what's your name, what's your number. Just walk in and get your number and leave. So if we ever get locked down again, there's someone to go and get free lunch.
Scoop it up.
Do you think they'll do it again, Paul? Do you think they'll do a lockdown again? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I'm saying that's something I learned over the past. You know what I'm saying? I learned from all my mistakes in life. So I learned now that I can get a free meal if it ever goes back to this.
If it ever goes back.
What'd you say, BC? You said they will, or you said you don't think so?
I think the COVID thing, this is going to sound silly and it's a little conspiratorial, but I believe the COVID thing it's brought on to see how many people listened to the government when they told you to do what they wanted you to. And the people that came out of their house and held up signs saying, fuck you, I don't want to, I think you got your name and address written down. So when shit hits the fan, they'll be the first people looked to go round up, because they're troublemakers. Wow. But 95% of us, Alex, 98, we all listened.
Yeah.
We stayed. We didn't go out past 10 o'clock, like martial law, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's a way to test this without
Yeah,
scaring
but there was
people?
no army there. There was no army.
No, but there's no reason. But when the army does come
Oh,
and they say stay in the house, and people go, yes, we're going to listen. You know, it sounds stupid, but if someone said that to me, I'd be like, yeah, I figured as much. It wouldn't put them past me.
you don't think it'll happen again, though, do you?
I hope not, Alex. Really, I hope
Yeah,
not,
I hope
because
not.
if or what happens, like, even though that was conspiracy shit, that's what I think of the weird part. I don't believe that's happening, but what I really don't want to happen, I think is going to happen, it's going to mutate again, and we're going to get like a third phase and a fourth. I think it'll just keep going, Alex. I don't see the end anytime soon,
Yeah,
which is
same.
scary.
It's mutating as we speak, anyway.
That's right, that's what I'm scared of. The next one might start really killing us. I
Yeah.
don't know.
But
It might counteract with the drug they put in us to counteract the first one. It might, it could be a big shit storm we're stirring up for ourselves right now. And we won't know about the downfall till maybe 10, 15 years down the road,
yeah,
when
that's
that juice inside of us starts going, oh, remember when we zapped you up 10 years ago? Sorry, but you got cancer now, or your joints are getting eaten, or your blood's clotting. Who knows, right?
Right.
That's what I'm scared of. Like, I always think worst case scenario, and I probably think that's probably the worst.
yeah.
The
And that may
best,
not
it
be the
goes
truth.
away.
That may not be the truth, but we won't know for another 10 or 15 years.
That's right. We got to wait and see, right? And by that time, everyone's all in the clear. Oh, you can't blame us,
Yeah.
But hopefully that doesn't happen. And the
No.
best case scenario I can think of that I hope for is it just goes away, and we get back to the way it used to be, like in
I
2018.
think we are getting back to the way we were, because
Hope
other
so.
than the hospital stuff.
But like,
Yeah.
look at the music scene. I haven't even been to a concert yet. There's just nothing around like
They've
it
been
used to
doing
be.
concerts now.
Good show. Yeah, you would notice more because you're in a larger city, and I'm way up in the middle of nowhere. So
Oh, so you wouldn't even know if it's back to
I
normal.
wouldn't even know. Like, we're so far out of the reach. But I notice when I go into the city how dangerous it is. Like, out here it's so relaxed because there's so little of us. But you get to a large population, yeah, rules change.
Yeah.
So basically, COVID's left up to the town now. If the mayor of each town says whatever, they go with it.
Yeah, basically we're back to normal in a sense that we can do whatever we want now, unless the government does it again. But I doubt that's going to happen again. But
Yeah, because they were limiting people. You couldn't even have a funeral with more than
right,
5
that's the
people.
government. Though.
You couldn't have a wedding with more than 25 people, and they were breaking the law. Anyway, even some of the legislative people that were
They were doing
announcing
that
these,
too.
they were breaking it themselves.
Yeah,
They
it's true.
interviewed one of the politicians in a restaurant with no mask on, where it was mandated to wear a mask, and they're like, "Hey, you're the guy that's passing this law. How come you're not wearing it?" No
Yeah.
comment. And he
Yeah,
tried. Wow.
We try to say it's true. It is no joke, but a lot of people that are getting really sick from it got underlying health reasons beside that. Because like I said before, you might hear me say, my wife works. You could have gotten a motor vehicle accident, bled to death, and they tested you and you were positive. Well, you didn't die from bleeding to death.
You died from COVID. That's it.
Mhm.
So,
See, and here, you want to hear a weird story though? Up here, a friend of mine's father fell off the barn house, a ladder. I don't know. He fell to his death, broke his collarbone, broke his neck. Basically, lied there for a bit, but passed away. When he went to get the autopsy done, they drew his blood and did the test. He had COVID symptoms, and on the death certificate, instead of broken neck, they wrote he died of COVID.
Wow.
So it counts towards the death towards COVID. So when I read the COVID deaths, very carefully, man, half of them, maybe 3/4 of them, aren't even COVID related. Because he had the COVID symptoms in his bloodstream, but he didn't even have it. He fell off the roof and hurt his neck and died that way. But they wrote it down instead of an accidental fall. They wrote down he had COVID, and that's what took him out.
That's funny. I'll tell you about
Strange, man.
How the testing was so inaccurate. We know one lady, a horse lady, and she went to go get a test because she was feeling sick, and she didn't have her ID on you, so she didn't have her ID, but she actually checked in because she didn't have the ID. They wouldn't actually do the swab of your nose, so she left, and she didn't come back. And the next day, they called her and told her she was positive.
See, there you go. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
It turned into, I remember when it first started and they said, oh my God, it's going to take 2.5 years to do trial runs on humans. before this drug comes out. It's going to take a while to see it. And then all of a sudden in 6 months, hey, here we go. First shot. 3 months after that, here's another one. Holy shit. Now you're producing vaccines in 3 months. Incredible.
And now,
what's going on there? What's going on, folks?
And also with that too, because it was so, if you were sick back in the day, you tested positive. They used to have the county health department would call you every day for 10 days, making sure you were home, how you're doing on you.
Why they don't do it anymore?
No. But I'm saying
it's still going around, Alex. Like Shredder said, people are still getting admitted with it. So
I don't think people, like, I got it twice this year. I didn't report to nobody. I did the self-home thing, the test at home thing, and I'm not telling nobody because I'm not.
But everybody you came in contact with, you're giving it to them also, just like the common cold, right? But it's unavoidable. Like, how does that disease know 6 feet? You're telling me it doesn't know 8 feet or 10 feet?
No.
Like, give me a break, man.
And when we'll change the subject in a second, but just to talk about that, I think about if some country, it doesn't matter what country, really unleashes a real disease that can kill people, we're really in trouble. If this might have been a test run for that too. Who knows?
Like anyone listening in internet land, I know nothing about it. I just speculate and sit around. I'm the biggest dummy when it comes to medical services of my life. Like, all I can do is go by experience and what I feel, but I don't know if I'm speaking the truth or not. It's all just speculation and jibber jabber. That's what we call it up here, jibber jabber.
And there's another thing I gotta say is I couldn't breathe for a while. Because I was having panic attacks. But then when we got back to normal, my panic attacks were kind of calming down.
Did you have COVID, Alex? Did you ever have it?
No. I just had breathing problems called a panic attack because once that hit, I was like not eating in the beginning.
Stresses you out, man.
What?
Stresses you out. Stressed a lot of people out.
But now we're getting back to normal. I don't get those panic attacks as much.
Cool. Do you do yoga, Alex, or anything like that?
I've done yoga years ago, but
what about breathing exercises? Anything like that to calm you down? Like, what do you find calms you down if you start having an attack?
Listen to music.
There you go. Awesome. Okay. Cool.
I lucked out. I never had a panic attack, so I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, me either. That's why I was just asking. I know something calms them down, so I was wondering what do you do to calm yourself down?
I was nervous. I was scared.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You have every right. I just, the only time I ever get really anxious like that, I got to be like a bear charging at me or a car trying to hit me. But I don't suffer. I don't think about it. My mind. I know some people just thinking about stuff can set it off.
I mean, I talked to my aunt the other day, and she said, "Do you think you should have to worry about COVID anymore?" And she said, "Probably not."
That's good.
I mean, but I still have in the back of my mind, so it doesn't happen. So I know what's going on. But other than that, I'm back to my old self again.
Like when you're in a Walmart or any public space, and someone just does this, makes you weirded out now. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, who's sneezing? Or some kid comes in with a runny nose and I see. It's like, get away from me.
This was so stupid. This was back in the beginning. We got Walmart. You guys know what Walmart is, right?
Oh yeah, we have Walmart around here. Oh yeah.
So they actually at Walmart by us, they actually took duct tape and put arrows on which way you could walk down the aisle.
There you go.
I've seen that.
So it was so stupid in the beginning. So I know what I want. I'm gonna know what I've been to the store 100 times. I know where everything is, and I just walk in and get it. So there was an older lady. She had to be in her 70s. She actually gave me a hard time and started yelling at me because I walked the wrong way. I walked up
shit,
the wrong
Paul.
way. And I said to myself, I just said hello to her. I just totally ignored her because I said, that old lady's got some, gonads to say that to me because I could have pushed her over. I could have punched her in the face because there's no. And she got mad. I had my mask on. She had her mask on too. And I was like, you should just let it go. But I didn't.
She was a Karen, is what you're saying. She was being a Karen.
To have the courage to, say something.
Some people are bold like that, man, right to your face.
But listen, if there's a chance you could beat me up, I'm not going to say nothing to you. We're cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no shit.
Now, if I know I could beat you up, I'll say whatever I want then. But this was definitely just totally crazy. You've lost your shit a couple times. Oh boy.
Uh-oh. I hope you found your shit, but don't pick it up. It stinks.
So,
leave it. It's good to
So,
lose
Paul, are you
shit.
going to be cutting any grass today or no?
No, it's actually raining here now. Raining pretty good.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna take the day off, and I got to clean my horses this afternoon, and that's all I'm gonna do, and then see who else is gonna be on later and shoot the shit with them. And
Yeah.
I try to stay off YouTube because I spend too much time on it now. So
Hey, I was just saying that to my wife. I said, I wouldn't go over to either of your guys' houses and hang out with you for 8 hours, but for some reason I can do it on here so easily.
yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Can't walk
It's
away.
a mystery. Exactly, man. I think it's the friendship / privacy. It's separated because we can just click a button and go do what we want.
Yeah.
Whereas we don't have to sit there and go, oh, I'm sorry, I got to leave. And I better get going home. And, not all we got to do is click a button.
Yeah, all I got to say, see you later, Paul. And
Yeah.
You're gone.
We
Yeah.
don't have to start a car. We don't have to gather the kids up. We don't have to get our coats.
Or get
It's
the
so easy.
wife looking at you to go home or whatever. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. It's age of the laziness, that's what I call it. Like everything's trying to make us so lazy, man.
Well, don't get me wrong. I would like to one day meet Paul in real life and all that.
Right.
Then you might. Then you're gonna find out I don't cut grass. I just lay home in bed and watch YouTube all day.
No shit.
Yeah, that guy is pretty cool. Your governor in Florida, he might have a chance to run for president. Actually, he might pull it off. But I don't think so because I watched the races around here. We did a midterm votes coming up. I just did a vote for somebody for November, and nothing.
Like a pre-vote?
Yeah. No, it's
a trial run.
It's not a pre-vote. It's just to pick your Democrat and a Republican.
Oh, okay. To pick the leader of the hockey game, basically.
Yeah,
like
it's the midterm elections are coming up, and
okay.
And we need change drastically, especially in New York State. And
well, this is your. Do you understand? This is the last kick of the cat for you guys. If you don't get it right this time, she's done. Yeah. I don't know what you guys are going to do after this.
I'm saying so, but nobody at midterms. Yep, sure, that's a midterms, and nobody. They voted for the person that we should get in there to actually make a little bit of a change, and who will be not as scared to, because things are so screwed up now. How much worse could they get? And if they do get worse, well, at least we tried to change something.
Who's your guys' vice president right now?
The black lady.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. So, wow.
So we're in a state of hurt in regards to we do need a lot of change because this is my subject in life. If you do something and you screw up or you do a bad job, admit to it. Don't pass the blame on to the next person.
Yeah, don't try to play cover up.
Everybody's always so worried about, I don't want to be the bad.
But they do that in politics. You know that.
Oh God, yes.
You have to. Somebody has to be the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And somebody's, people aren't going to like the bad guy, but somebody's got to yell at bingo, shake the balls. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing's changing. But
that's how we learn as a society, though, is by making mistakes and correcting it, not by it's nobody's fault. Let's just move on, forget about what happened. No.
So just if you want to talk politics for a couple more seconds, I'll talk about it. But just take for instance now, instead of saying everything that's wrong, that's all I talk about in my area is that how the FBI raided Donald Trump's place to try to make him look bad, saying he's got all these hidden records. So, but I like Donald Trump in my opinion.
He's still going to run for president, no matter they could do whatever they could destroy Donald Trump all they want.
They are doing that. Yeah, they are doing that.
Yeah, but he's still going to run for president, no matter where you slice it.
But here's the thing: you got a lot of older people, seniors, and they believe that status quo is status quo, and it's a good job that these people are in there doing. So
I just can't see how a guy that spends that much money on frivolous shit has your guys' ideas best at heart for the little guy. The guy fucking has gold all through his apartment buildings. Yeah. He doesn't do any manual labor anymore. Like, he's just a rich guy, man, and I don't see what he does for the little. It's hard to tell. I'm going to make Paul a better person when I'm crawling in my Cadillac and sleeping with my gold sheets at night. It's tough. Don't you guys see that about him? Like,
you saying this
about Trump, just Trump in general. Like, look at the money the guy. Look how he lives. Could you see yourself living like that, even if you had the cash? I would never do that ever.
I would. That's
you could own a house like that. You could own a large mansion with that big pool. While the people that you're trying to defend and upbring live in, they can barely support themselves with food every week. And you go sitting out your pool and telling people, "I'm going to make life better for you," but right now I know that it's fucking hard to buy a box of macaroni for under $3. Like, that's what I see when I see Trump. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying his ideas are good, but fuck, it's hard to tell someone to live better when they're living on the top of the shit right now. It really hurts me when I see that. Like, he's top of the line, and it hurts me when he says, like, we got to get people back to work, and he's basically saying, I want you to have what I have, but we know that's not really going to happen.
No, but I mean, it's a disagree in a nice form and not, argue, just talk back and forth. I think he did a great job, actually.
At least
See, Shredder says he never took a paycheck, Shredder, because he doesn't need it.
Yeah.
What does he do with the paycheck that he didn't take? Did he donate it? I would have took the paycheck, and as a president, I would have said, as Donald Trump, my money that I make every year as president, I put it back into the funds for crippled people or homeless or whatever. That would be a gesture of good faith, right?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Why didn't he do that?
Yeah.
Even if it's phony, just say that.
But my thoughts on him was,
I'm just saying.
If you punched him in the face, like say with North Korea and all that stuff, wanted to punch Donald in the face,
True that.
He'll punch you right back. Now the people we got now, we're gonna lose people on the chat if anybody's watching anymore. But now the president that we got now, you punch him in the face, he just laughs and walks away and does nothing back in return.
See, I know nothing about the thing. I just speak of it unbiasedly. Yeah. I don't want to. I just look at the thing. It's like, he's so rich. Like, God, he has beautiful stuff, beautiful cars. Look at his wife. He lives that certain structured life, and it almost seems like a facade. This thing, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Yeah, that's the vibe I pick up from him. That's all. He might speak the truth, but when a guy's sitting there with golden gloves telling you to put your work gloves on, and one day you're going to have these golden gloves too, if you listen to me, it's a fantasy. Like, you know what I mean? People still struggle every day. We know it, no matter who the president is.
If Joey was still listening, I'm sure Joey would agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
What America needs to do, and they're not going to do, we need to take care of ourselves first, and not worry about.
And then take care of other countries.
And you know what, gentlemen? Although I'm Canadian and that, I would never hate you for whoever you voted for. I would never do that. I just wouldn't do it. Even if you had the sign on your lawn, I would still enjoy coffee with you. Even if my sign was different, I wouldn't care.
That's the best part about me. I don't care. I could talk about politics to Paul or anybody. Even if you have a disagreement, I'm not going to threaten you or say, "Oh,
no doubt." Everybody deserves their own opinion.
You believe what you believe. Yeah. You're a cool person. You like what you like. I like what I like, and we.
Yeah, we're still buddies and all that. Let's talk. Right. If everyone did that, man, it would be a beautiful place, beautiful world.
Right. Like, for instance, just because I like Trump, and if I didn't like him or whatever, no matter who I like or not like, I'm still going to like the person.
It should be like that. But we know people aren't like that. Like, look at someone was saying they put the Trump sign up, Biden sign up, whatever. People ripping their signs down, trying to friggin' shoot at their house. Break their windows, just ridiculous stuff over just an opinion.
But don't get me wrong. Do you think who do you think that cited that incident in the Capitol? Do you think it was Trump or do you think it was people? I'm just curious.
I would have no idea. I think that's just tensions boiled over. I think a lot of people are fed, like, go in there and start trouble. I think a lot of that started. Yeah, like whatever the thing was, whatever, who got the blame on it wasn't some big thing where people sat down and conspired. I just think it was bumping heads so much that, small things, like big events, start from little tiny things.
True that.
Like, you think about world wars or something. Maybe, like I said the other night, maybe Hitler heard a joke about his wife's titty or something stupid. Right. And then he said something to somebody, went, "Oh yeah, well fuck you." And then a week later, fuck, we're into war over a titty joke. A friggin' titty joke is what really started it.
Could be possible.
That's what I think happened at the Capitol. Someone took a titty joke or something the wrong way. That's enough. And then once, the way it works, one starts, two start. Now it's like a riot. A riot always starts with one.
Well, that's what it was. It was a riot.
One guy. One guy. But maybe that one guy was sent in there by somebody,
True that.
Here's your bag of matches. Go light a fire, buddy.
Yeah,
Wow.
My opinion on that is I just think that
Go ahead there, Paul.
people had enough, with the Capitol thing. They said enough BS. So they tried to prove a point by storming it, in my opinion. But it all goes back to the rioting. You know what I'm saying? Back to rioting of the Rodney Kid thing. Rodney made it all start, and then the people in Seattle took over Seattle for a couple of weeks up there, and nobody did nothing. Let them do what they want to do. Hey, that's why we got no respect for the cops anymore. You got to go out and be the bad guy and get the job done, and then respect them. And now they said, you know what? You can't do that for whatever reason. And if you do something, we're not going to back you being a police officer. You're on your own. So, these people got families. They want to go home too in the morning.
The problem is everyone is trying to please everybody, but like we all know, we can't like each other all the same. But it's just how we deal with the when we disagree. That's the thing that's going to change. Like, calm the hell down, for one thing.
But what I'm trying to say is that I don't care if you like Trump or don't like Trump, or I like this, I like that. At the same time, people have a disagreement and then they don't want to be friends anymore because of stupid crap like that. It's just politics, people. Like what you like, and we move on.
Exactly. You're still going to pay taxes tomorrow. That's never going to change. Yeah. Your car's still going to break down. Your food's going to still have to be cooked. Like, it goes on, everybody.
Right.
Speaking of taxes, BC, I got to show you something that's funny. I gotta get a paper. I gotta find it. I'll find it tonight. I'll show you tomorrow on the live stream about taxes. We were talking about a septic, well water and that.
Yes, right.
They actually charge me on my taxes for water, which they shouldn't, because I had the well drilled. You know what I'm saying? I paid for it, but they actually charge for getting water out of the earth. That just makes no sense at all. I'm going to show you. You're going to laugh your ass off. It's not much. It's like maybe $30 or $40 a year, but that's.
I hear you. You want to hear another one? When we get, I don't use it now because I had my furnace removed because I burn wood heat. But the natural gas, there would be a delivery charge.
Oh, we get that
for
all
the gas.
Yeah.
Hey, well, how the fuck do you expect me to get? You want to show up with a plastic bag and you fill it up?
I'll see if I
can. Well, how the hell am I supposed to get it to my house, you idiot? Delivery charge. That is stupid.
You talk for a couple seconds. I'm going to look for a bill at National Phil. You'll laugh when you see it. Stop for a second.
Paul, you better not be showing your actual address, though, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't do that,
where he lives
please.
Anyway, don't you worry about it. Paul's not scared of nothing.
Well, no, I don't. I will never do anything, but I don't trust other people.
Hey, that's good advice to live by, my friend. I'm so glad you said that.
That's just me. I'll trust you. I'll trust you like just a little bit, but not too much, because you have to give them a little bit to
earn it. To build it up. But don't go all full bore. Small steps.
Okay, you want to laugh your ass off. This is a gas bill I got. It was $34.79 for the month.
For the pilot light.
Okay, it says commodity. I used 24 CCS, and it came out to be with sales tax $8.75 of gas I used for the month.
Yeah.
And then if you read the surcharges, the delivery fee, it was also an extra $26.94. I don't know if you could see that or not.
It's true. I know. My bill says the same. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Yep.
$8.75 and then $27 to deliver it. So I got a $35 gas bill this 1 month.
Yeah.
Is that a ripoff or what? And
they're doing that to millions of people every day.
And they do the same thing for the electricity. So say I use $150 of electricity, they charge me $150 to deliver it. It's just and nobody does nothing about it. That's the crazy thing. But you're definitely right with that. That is so stupid.
It's stupid, man. It's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard of in my life.
I agree with that because that'd be like me going to cut your grass, and I'll say, okay, you owe me $30 for the grass cutting, and I'll say, owe me $30 more because I use my own lawnmower.
Well, we're paying that company to put pipe in the ground, which is absurd to me. You own your own natural gas. You want to sell the gas to me? Pay for your own pipe.
I agree.
It's your company. Why am I paying for your pipe to get put in the ground? And then you charge me delivery. If I already paid for the pipe, then why am I paying for delivery?
It's
the way they word it, man. It's so silly. Delivery charge. If you don't wake up and see people like, well, it's delivery because it's got to come from you. Oh, I know what they're saying, but think about the wording, you fool. Yeah. Delivery charge. I paid for the pipe.
shredder. I don't got on our bill. We don't. If we go over 1,000
kilowatts,
a kilowatt, yeah. I mean, back in the day, if you got that much electricity, they might come to your house and think you had a grow operation. But other than that, they don't bother.
well, you know what? When you steal electricity from the line, there's no way they can tell.
No.
There's no meter at their building going, hey, where's 1,000 kilowatts going every month? They don't know. The only way they know is when they get ratted out or the power company comes to your house and go, what the fuck's going on here? I know many people that stole it.
Yeah.
Years, too. Unsafe as shit.
Yeah.
And simple as climbing the pole, and guy knows what he's doing. And wouldn't be me, though, if I can tell you that.
I won't mess around with electricity.
Me either, my friend. I just don't know enough about it.
I'll do, put circuit breakers in and change, go to 220 line.
No, I wouldn't even go that far. I can take a fixture down and put it back and rewire it the same. But if I get a fixture with different wire colors or something, I don't even monkey with it. You can burn your house down, man.
No, I'm not. I really learned a lot of respect. I had a couple friends that are pretty good electricians, and they really learned me a lot. So.
Oh, perfect. As long as you got a handheld, yeah.
The key word is you have to respect everything. You have to be very slow and methodic. You can't rush anything.
No way, man.
You got to make sure you treat everything like it's a live wire, and just take your time, and you'll be safe. You know what I'm saying? But I would never take climb the pole or whatever, try to steal electricity.
That's bold as shit.
I know back in the day, they used to have the gas meters. They used to be inside people's basements in our area for the longest time. And now they're putting all new gas lines, plastic stuff in the last for 100 years now. It's a thick yellow plastic. It's pretty thick, actually.
We got all digital meters now. There's no more. Remember the electric meters with the round cycle?
Yes,
the disc? They're gone.
We got them still. So now they upgraded to everybody's gas meters outside their house, and they moved over up to medium pressure. But
see, they can change the rate from their office now by a touch of a button.
Okay.
They can make the digital. So what they were doing is at 5 o'clock when people are cooking supper, they changed the rate higher. So from 5 to 7, you're actually paying 20% more. Yeah, because you know everyone's home cooking dinner, right?
That's true.
Yeah. Bullshit.
I never did the courage because I was too young to do it back then. But I did see over the past, like people would go in their basement and they would drill in, take that little cast iron pipe. The National Gas came in, National Fuel. Yeah. The natural gas was in, and they'd actually take like a little line and they would run it to their furnace, just the furnace only. You know what I'm saying? Because they use the most gas in the wintertime.
Yep.
They would just keep paying the same bill, and they got away with it for years. But they'd always come to people's houses. They'd always, knock on the door and they want to read the meter. They would never let them.
Yeah, never let them in the basement. Exactly.
Yeah.
All kinds of that shit goes up.
And now,
imagine the people crypto mining, fucking with free power, Paul.
Yeah.
You know what's happening.
That's true. And like now, it's so easy. A friend of a friend works for the gas company, and he has access to, like, if you want to like run a hot tub, you know what I'm saying, off to the side, or like a pool heater, an in-ground swimming pool heater. Right. They actually gives you these little plastic grommet. It's probably maybe about 4 inches long. It like goes around it, like, you know what I'm saying? It goes around it, and you just take this thing and you just screw it in, and it'll actually puncture a little hole. And then that little plastic yellow case that brings the gas to your house, and you just put your normal gas fitting like on the back of a stove and just run the gas line wherever you want to. So he was able to
exactly what you're talking about.
He was able to give a friend, because he has access to him because he works for him, one of those things, and then we were able to dig a hole to run the new gas line to the pool, the heater for the pool, in-ground swimming pool heater, and we just tapped in before the meter. They ain't gonna know. You know what I'm saying?
Cheating sons of bitches, boy. Hey, if people are inventive like that, they'll risk it all to save a dollar. Like some are like that. Yeah. I can't be like that. I'm not like that. I just I get too. I'm like Alex there. I get too anxious. I start thinking about what could go wrong, and I just wouldn't do it. I'd be thinking about it all day.
What can go wrong does go wrong. I agree with that.
Yeah, it finds me. Murphy finds me. Murphy's Law. He's always there with his book, man, just to remind me how life could zap it to you when you least expect it.
Yeah,
true that.
But if if you're looking to steal anything, people will steal anything. Because back in the day, I knew how to do the satellite cards. If you guys ever had like Dish Network,
Yes, I do. The DS cards. Yeah, I remember. I did the same thing, man.
that was the best thing ever. Because back in the day when they first came out, this was direct.
Yeah,
You were
it
able to
worked for a good 6 months at a time. Then it got
Yeah,
down to every day you had to do it.
and then then the keys started changing 3 or 4
Yeah.
times. You know, just throw it in the garbage. Because
Yeah,
if you're making a couple extra bucks, everybody calling you, hey, my card's out. Can I stop over? I'm like, holy tamale, you're killing me.
I know. The neighbors thought I was selling cocaine.
Yeah,
It's like,
but that was
why are
actually
these cars always there?
Yeah, that was the best though, actually, because you figure when you went to Walmart back in the day when they first came out with the Dish, or I should say the Direct TV, because Dish wasn't as popular, but I did Dish
No.
when Direct TV got shut off, and I used to get something that's called Bellevue Express. I did those.
That's
too.
the ones I did. Bellevue. Yeah, lots
Yeah.
of them up here. Tons.
But I just got it, so I just turned my Dish and found the signal, so that's why I did.
Yeah, I remember going on eBay. You'd see someone selling like 800 cards and then a little reader machine. And
I still got probably when they switched over to the P4 cards. I want to say
okay,
nobody could hack. I probably got like 500 of them upstairs still. I was hoping
Netflix, Hulu, all that shit destroyed them, man. Like
but
all
anyways,
that stuff got destroyed.
that was the best thing. You walked into Walmart for $99. You bought that dish and it came out that little card because all you need is the card and put the dish on. And you just reprogram it. You had free TV and you got pay-per-views. You got adult movies. It was the best at the time.
Oh man, I hear you.
Crazy Ann looks like you're skiing. Who's skiing?
Me.
Maybe Alex is going skiing later. I don't know.
No, I never said that. I don't know. I would love to do that one day. I never did that before.
Skiing's a lot of fun. If you never went, it's a lot of fun.
I never see Crazy Ann on here. I never see her on the panel. Ever.
She charges too much money to come on, so.
Oh, keep it up.
And then I don't tip that much either, so maybe that's why. She said she's at the store. She said, "Hey boys, I'm at the store." Now she's crying for some reason or laughing, one or the other. But think about what? All your appliances are screwed. You talking about from that surge protector? Honestly, Shredda, if you really research surge protectors, the ones that you buy like at the local hardware store, they really don't do nothing actually.
No.
With the light.
You got to do I've been running mine for like 6-7 years, man. It's an awesome one. Come with an internal fuse and all that stuff.
I don't even got them. I don't even use them because I don't believe them.
Oh man, but we get power draws from Alcan. They're really close. Sometimes they unleash the power so much you can actually see the light bulb brighten.
Wow,
like,
that's
yeah.
Yeah, we call them like a brownout.
Hey, no, man. Sometimes you wake up in the morning, your clock's actually 10 minutes ahead, the digital.
Wow.
It makes the clocks run faster too. Okay. And you get one of them through your system. Holy shit. Eat up your computers like nobody's business. Yeah, don't.
Not had skis on her feet in many years. Skiing's fun. I like it. You go hang out at the chalet, the lodge. They usually have like a big campfire out there going. They got the radios blasting. You could take your drinks outside. They don't bother you.
Did you guys ever walk in ski boots?
Yeah.
Freaking ridiculous. Hard as hell to get downstairs. Try going down a flight of stairs with them on. Yeah, they're so hard to walk in.
And then I learned that both my kids know how to. I learned them how to snowboard, but I don't know how to snowboard. I just ski. And
I can ski somewhat, but can't make left-hand turns. I can make right-hand turns. Awesome.
So can you ice skate then?
Oh yeah, I can ice skate.
It's basically the same, just they're longer.
I tried, man. Oh my god, it's hard as hell.
It's a lot of fun. This had to be probably at least 20, 22 years ago. I learned the kids both how to ski, and my daughter. So we went on like an easy trail and a green diamond. If you guys know what I'm talking about, like a green circle.
Easy path, not black diamond.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I know the warnings.
It was just like the gentle turns and like sweeping, real wide turns. And so we were getting closer to the bottom, and the hill went down pretty quick. And I always remember my daughter was going about maybe 30, 35 miles an hour. And I always told them, I said, if you're in trouble and you don't know what to do, just sit back on your ass and wipe out.
Sit down,
So she's probably going 30, 35 miles an hour right towards all these pine trees because it was like there was a Y. And if you go to the left, it will take you to a chair. And if you went to the right, it would take you towards the lodge. And I remember I was chasing her, trying to catch her. I couldn't catch her. I was going, fall down.
Yes.
Probably within the last 40 or 50 feet, she just wiped out. Good thing. She would have got a free ride in the helicopter to the hospital.
Yeah, no shit. I kept doing the snowplow all day long, and then at the very last run, I started to do the like side stop.
Yeah.
And the one I did, I don't know, it was close to the end of the day. It was like picture perfect. I don't even know how the hell I did it.
What I find about skiing is what's up, Shredder? What I find about skiing, especially if you got somebody new you're trying to teach, the hardest thing is to get them off the chairlift without falling off and actually jump off.
Dude, I got a story for you. It's not a chairlift, but you know the T-bar?
Yeah.
I've never been on one before, and the guy's sitting there. Here it comes. I grab it. I put all my weight on it, Paul, like a chair. Fuck, I ended up ass over tea kettle. Fuck, this thing shot out like an elastic band. He kicks me out of the road like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, dude, I've never been on one before. I didn't know what to expect.
But now with the skiing, now instead of getting that T-bar in that, they actually got like a conveyor belt that's like maybe 3 feet wide, and it actually pulls you up. You just step on that, and just instead of holding on to it, it takes you right up, and you just fall right off, and it's perfect. It's real easy.
The second one I worked out okay, but I got halfway up, I fell over, and it basically drugged me up the mountains. I hung on like that, wouldn't let go. Like, I'm not stopping now.
You're lucky.
It was a mess.
You're lucky your ski will pop off.
Oh, it was a mess, man. It wasn't even my skis. I rented them. I didn't give a shit at that point. I don't care. I was like, I'm getting off this hill. This is not fun.
The only thing I don't like about skiing, especially nowadays, the lift passes are just way too expensive. So
way too expensive.
If you're going with a family, man, you could spend $200, $250 just on a lift pass for the evening. It's crazy. 50.
And they don't have night skiing up here. And the winter months are it gets dark at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, same here. It gets dark right there. But we got night skiing. We used to have it was called a Thursday night, late night, great night. It would stay open until 11, and they had lights everywhere, and they would blast the stairs out to the whole trails and that.
Not up here, man. 4 o'clock, you're done. It's like, wow, that was quick.
If you never night skied, I prefer night skiing over day.
Me too. I loved it.
Night skiing is the best because you can see like where all the bumps are and all that because it's just a blurred out area. You don't see no light in there, so you know what's coming. So what's up, Shredder? What you doing?
I was gonna take a nap, but
you look hot, like hot.
I was gonna say about that search thing, the new digital, they offer you a rate to like protect that. So if lightning hits, they want more money for that, and like appliances, they don't cover that. There's another fee for that, but that's iffy.
The electric company, you charge extra to get that protector then?
They put the digital on, but if you don't want to protect it, they take something off. So it's an add-on. So they'll put the digital so they can investigate, see what you're doing.
It's worth it. I know people that lost equipment because of surges. They're not a joke. They do happen.
So they
wipe out your whole fucking electrical,
which will protect your house. They put that surge thing on the outside for you.
Mm-hmm.
But then for your appliances, they offer something else as a package to cover your appliances. It's like, really, so if lightning hits my house and the digital thing blows up, I'll be covered. But if my appliances go, you won't cover me unless I get this other plan.
Yeah,
fucked up, man.
Hey, while we're still talking about TV, BC, did you ever have the little black flat pancake boxes back in the day to get all the channels?
No.
Mine was a little different, not a flat pancake box though.
It was the big round ones,
mine was like about the size of this pad.
Yeah.
It was black and was about that thick, and you would just plug a power supply into it. You put the cable in, and the cable would come out. It would unscramble the channels as long as they were scrambled. It would get them, but if they had snow on them, get them.
I've never had nothing like that.
Actually, that was before the cards. I bought that out of like a Field and Stream magazine. It used to be in the back of them.
That didn't last too long. I bet a year or two.
It lasted for a while, and then
really?
And then they started getting smart. The cable companies, they will actually send like a power surge.
Yeah, and blast the machine.
It blast that box. So then what you would do is you'd go to Radio Shack and you'd buy a little inline fuse that you'd put in there. So when they blasted it, you just had to change that fuse. But I lost the box before in the past. But that's what started me into getting a TV like that back in the day. That's what I was
saying with my surge protector. It's got a fuse panel where I can pull a fuse out. So if it does get zapped, yeah, it just kills that fuse. It costs like $180 for the power bar, though. It's not cheap,
So
but you get what you paid for.
All
I'll
throughout
be back.
Florida.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
2 seconds.
All throughout Florida, they have these round domes that sit in the ground about 2 feet tall.
Right.
We would pop those off, and there were cable cords inside, fuses. They were red. They were different colored. We'd unscrew them and plug them into the back of our TV, and then you got HBO and you got Cinemax. It was really weird.
It works the same in trailer parks too, Shredder. Like if you go to the center of a trailer park, they'll have that power unit, like the green box that sits in the center.
Okay.
And that's the cable division box or telephone. You can open it and actually screw the cable into the numbered house, and now you got cable in that trailer park. And the only way cable knows you're stealing it is if they come there and go, he don't own it, but they never find out. They just see it screwed in and they never bother you. But yeah, very easy to do.
That's a big panel with a lot of wires running all throughout inside. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Yeah, but if you got a friend that's worked at the cable co, he's like, here, I'll come over and show you how to do it. It's like very easy. I'm like, thank you.
Cable was so simple back then. I mean,
yeah,
just get it and you'd watch all your shows. Now they want to divide different types of television for different plans. It's like, what the fuck?
Everything's digital. I just download everything. Fuck it. Steal it all. Every goddamn bit of it. Any movie you want is at my fingertips, and I put it on something the size of my wallet.
Nice.
2 terabytes. Yep.
I remember the
1,000 movies on there.
Those were cool. But
CDs, I threw mine on the dump just about a month ago. Went through the closet.
Yeah.
I had to buy a little reader from Amazon. My new computer doesn't even have a CD tray in it. It's just USB now. Internet, USB. No more CDs. No more DVDs. I don't even have a DVD player in the house anymore.
Most new vehicles don't even come with cigarette lighters.
Yeah.
No.
I'll tell you guys a funny story since we're still talking about cable TV. Okay, this had to be probably 84, 85. Back in the day, they were just figuring out how to like do pay-per-views and that. So I was a teenager back then and probably, maybe 12, 13, 14. And we'd all either sleep at somebody's house on, Friday or Saturday, or we'd sleep at somebody else's house. So we figured out a way that they offered on a Friday or a Saturday night at 11 o'clock, you could order an adult pay-per-view movie. And it was $1.99. And so we were young boys back then, so we wanted to, see all the naked stuff we could see.
Of course.
So all you needed to do was you just had to look at the thing, and it said you would call the phone number, and you would press like number 5, and it would take you to whatever the option was. And all they wanted to know was your account number, so you'd push it on your touch tone phone. You
right.
Number
so they could bill you.
Yeah, and then it would ask you if it's okay for this one-time billing expense, and you just have to press number 1, and it would send you the movie. It was $1.99 only to watch an adult movie.
Wow.
So it was 90 minutes. It was 90 minutes long, and the best thing about it was when you got the bill. My mom got the bill. It would say special event, $1.
Of course it would, yeah.
And so my mom always would say, because they'd probably sleep over at my house twice a month. People would sleep over, and we'd always order that movie at 11 o'clock. I could watch it, and my mom was like, "Hey, we got an extra $4 billed on the bill for a special event. What was it?" I said, "Oh, Mom, we were watching wrestling." And she's like, "Oh,
wrestling. Oh, okay, no big deal. Yeah, that's okay.
Pretty smart.
Yeah.
So
that's like when I order weed through the mail, and because it's coming not from a government store, they say, "Oh, your credit card bill is going to say like Nestle Quick of Canada or something." They can't say marijuana on the credit card bill, right? So yeah, there's ways around it. It's like a courtroom. It's all about the lawyer words, right? Just word it properly.
So I was a popular guy for about a year that year.
Yeah.
Until they raised the prices and they started putting more discretion.
I'd have been suspicious when your mom's like, "Paul, you've got 13 people. That's 7 more than last weekend. What's going on? How good are these wrestling shows?"
You only got a twin bed in a 10x10 bedroom where you all guys gonna sleep.
I know the type though. You'd hear shit like that, like, "Hey man, can I spend the weekend?" "Sorry, dude, we got 3 people. Hey. Yeah, maybe next weekend." Like, shit.
Yeah, you can't come on the panel this week. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that would suck, man. Robert, he'd be knocking at your door. Robert and Joe, They couldn't handle not being. They would. Can I come over then? No, not this week.
I'm not ordering movies this week. We're like, damn.
Yeah. Well, did I tell you guys about the other night? Me and Robert. You know, in chat, it's got the Nightbot.
Yeah, I don't have the
You ever
Nightbot.
see-
I don't know.
Okay, well, you don't got. You know what it is now.
I know Nightbot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, me and Robert and a whole bunch of us were talking about people's names in chat. Like, watch out for this name. Watch out for this name. You know, bad people. And we're all hyped up in that. And Joe says, he's all excited. He's like, "Can I say something?" And we're like, "Yeah, go ahead, Joe. Talk." Yeah, I'm on some channels. He says, and this Nightbot guy shows up. I was like, and we all started laughing because he thinks Nightbot's a real person, right?
Yeah.
So fucking, we're all telling him, "Oh, stay away from the Nightbot." Yeah, he says every time I see him, I friggin' X the phone, like leave the page. I'm like, yeah, don't deal with Nightbot. Yeah, Joe says that guy's everywhere. Yeah, he's all over.
That rings a bell. It's a moderator blue Nightbot. It says, and it always tries to share a link. Join so and so's channel.
Oh yeah, that's the person's channel that owns it.
Yeah.
So, it's an AI bot that just spams your own messages.
Mm-hmm.
The messages Nightbot gives are the messages the owner of the channel told it to say.
See, when I saw this Nightbot thing too, and I'm like, okay, it keeps stating, join so-and-so's channel, join so-and-so's channel.
It's just made by the owner. It's a commercial. It's basically a running commercial.
Yeah, because when I was on another channel, I saw it there, and I was like, are they the ones doing it?
Well, Robert's brother Shredder thought that was a real character. I started laughing so hard.
I thought so too.
It fooled me at first, but I never thought.
It's lit up blue like a moderator, so it's just a spam.
It's got a wrench, And Codio leans forward and he goes, "Joe, what did Nightbot talk about me? Was Nightbot saying something about me?" And Joe's like, "Yeah, I think so, man. He's a bad guy." I'm like, "Yeah, he is a bad guy."
Check this out. This is pretty fun. I was looking at these old records, and this record was for sale for $1.52. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Def Leppard, Pyromania.
Where the hell's that sticker at?
Is it Pyromania?
To my left, you were right.
Oh, Love Bites.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
$1.52. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was Def Leppard, Love Bites.
That pisses me off when they put it
That's
on
a small
package like that. I hate that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
go. I got
you got the yellow insert for the center clip.
That's worth more than $1.
Your record player has the cup on it that fits that big hole.
No, I got all these because I got jukeboxes. You know, a jukebox back in the day.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But the one I got, I don't have it. It's in the jukebox. This one right here is worth the most money.
Prince, yeah.
And inside here, I got just a different one in there, but this ain't the right one. But Purple Rain. It's made out of a purple
vinyl. Purple vinyl, very cool.
So that's worth a lot of money. It's in my jukebox because I got all the.
Yeah, they make all kinds of record colors now: blue, purple, clear.
Watch your dog.
Hey, John, how you doing? I just wanted to make a background. Thank you for stopping by, John. I just wanted to make a background, so it's the only thing I had. I was going to buy some big 33s because I only have 33s, so I didn't want to spend no money. So,
this is the funny thing about streaming. Like Alex and these guys with channels, they make these videos, and they sit there for months and maybe get 15 views, maybe a month. And here you do a live stream and you get more people stopping in one day than ever see your video.
That's why I do live streams more.
Yeah, it's almost like live streaming is the way it's going to become. Like you put so much time and effort into making a video with editing and all that. A year later, 200 views.
I don't do editing.
I'll
do it live. YouTube. Just go raw, Alex?
People I don't even know.
No, I don't even do edit. I don't do editing. I just make my video and put it out there.
I wish everyone would do that. I don't like edited videos when you can't say 3 words without cutting the video. It's like, can you not say a sentence without? Why are you cutting it every 3 words? Man, it's getting annoying.
I'd like to learn how to do editing.
I tell it how it is.
No, you don't. You don't want to do it, Paul. Not with the gear you got. You got to have a super nice machine, or you're going to be there for that's so slow. You need power to edit video and lots of it. Takes forever, man.
No, I
know that. Okay.
Tell you how it is.
Even uploading to YouTube, to upload an hour-long video. That's quite a data transfer, my friend.
Yeah,
It's a long wait.
Just to do a 5-minute video takes you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, and video editing, people spend on a 10-minute video, they're into it 4 or 5 days sometimes. It's like unreal for 10 minutes of video. Wow.
I don't have no spare time like that.
Yeah, it takes up all your time, man. People have like full bore YouTube channel, no time.
Bye.
24/7 at that keyboard, pretty much. If you're not filming, you're editing. No time in between. Sleep and eating, and that's about it. Ask anyone that has a big channel.
Doesn't seem
Yeah, you don't edit, right? Just
right, because I just for the videos out.
that's the way everybody should do it. But I find the person more trustworthy. I can relate to them more. When you chop your shit up and edit it with music and all that, it's like phony baloney, you know? It feels phony to me.
Yeah, I like to be real. I like to.
Right. I'd rather hear a sad story from you. Not that I want to hear a sad story, Alex, but if you were to put sad music behind it, it's so disingenuous to me. You know? It's like, I know it's bad news, like your house burnt or your child passed away, but why do you got to put that music behind it? As a real person, I can relate with an emotion. Imagine if I sat down with Paul at my dad's funeral and went, hold on, I'm going to start this music. I'll explain to you what happened to him.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be weird?
Yeah.
And everybody does it on YouTube. It's strange to me. It feels weird.
Like I'll
Like
tell
when
you
they
how-
ask for money, like, hey, I need money for school. I'm homeless. And then all of a sudden, in comes the piano music.
No,
Like,
this
what the hell? Yeah, I just don't fall for it.
fucking violin.
Makes you distrust people, man.
I like being real, so you're gonna get raw video.
Yeah, when I see Alex on the street, I want to see Alex like I see him here. I don't want some two-faced Alex, you know?
No,
I want the real
unfortunately,
deal.
I'll take a nap.
you're not gonna get that. You're gonna get me the way it is
Yeah.
now.
And I don't mean you got to open yourself up like a book and tell me every detail about your life, but
right.
attitude and genuineness, how genuine you are.
And that's
right?
how you make good friends too.
Super good. I smell through genuine people. Like I can smell when you're not genuine. And just I
So
won't
wait
deal
a
with it.
minute, BC, you could smell if I was bad.
Pretty much. If you're trying to pull wool over me, like people are like, oh well, I do this at work and I own a jet car and I own 2 airplanes, and the braggy people, like you can tell when someone's real.
That's
Whether
cool.
they
Crime
really
doesn't
want to
pay,
talk
right?
to you or they just want you to listen to them talk all day, you know?
But do you think I'm a real person, BC? I like your opinion.
Absolutely, man. I wouldn't be here. If I saw you on and I didn't like you, I just wouldn't be here. But if I'm here talking to you, you know I like you.
True that.
Yeah, because I just won't be around. If I sit there and talk to you, I like you. Especially if I make fun of you, because then I really like you.
True
But if
that,
I
my
sit
brother.
there and don't say nothing to you and you never see me, it's probably because I don't really like you that much.
And that means we're not friends, right? Exactly.
Pretty much. It's not that I wouldn't be your friend. It's just I don't find you genuine. That's all. I find
True
you
that.
phony. That's why I wouldn't be here. Paul, I find him genuine.
This is not friends.
You know?
It's not family.
That's because you don't want me to take your wrench away.
Yeah, exactly. You leave it there.
See,
That's,
I know the secrets, Alex.
yeah.
I like Paul's personality. I like his personality. I like Paul's personality because as he's cutting the grass, he'll stop for a few minutes and talk about stories.
He's genuine, though. He's
I
genuine.
love that. That's
Yeah.
freaking amazing.
I know if I showed up at Paul's door tomorrow, he's gonna be just the same as he is now.
Exactly.
He's not gonna throw a thing where I leave and go, "Fuck, he's way different. What an asshole!" Like,
No.
man,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
never
Some
like
people
that.
can be like that.
I can
Alex,
imagine, but I will smell through that usually, and I'd be like, "No, he's an arsehole in real life. I can just sense it.
I
He's
could
putting
be.
on a
I
fakeness."
don't know. I could
No,
be.
you're not. I know.
Well, you could be. I mean, yeah. I mean,
For all you know, yeah. I could be a bot myself, like the night bot.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
not.
you never
I'm
know.
out of here. Okay, I gotta go. I'm scared.
Yep. Joey said he liked this panel until I realized Alex was here.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice,
See?
Joey. Yep.
Jesus.
hey, Joey Edibles, I thought we were buddies, you ball buster.
Yeah, no shit. I'm pretty sure he's joking around.
I know. That's why I had to say ball buster. Oh, my
No
God.
doubt. You called it like it is, Alex. See? You know. See, genuine people.
You're a ball buster, my friend.
Slowly hit the unsubscribe button.
Yeah.
Hey, Andy. Hey, Andy, you ever go skiing then? I saw you got skis on. You probably got real mountains by you.
You didn't catch my joke with that one, so don't worry.
Which one?
About
What
skiing?
happened?
The emojis. It looked like, one person skiing.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I didn't catch that. I did not. Sorry, sir.
Hey,
A little
BC,
slow this morning. Yes, sir, Alex.
You know what's funny? I look forward to these Tuesday afternoons hanging out with Paul and all the new people.
It's pretty cool, eh?
I think it's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I normally am not on live on Tuesday. I'm not normally on anybody's live normally on Tuesdays, but now I've got Paul busy.
Something to look forward on Tuesday. That's what I say.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do nothing on Tuesday, but now Paul comes on. Yeah, like I said in chat, good way to spend a Tuesday morning.
And last Tuesday was his first live stream, at least hanging out on the panel, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
That stream was horrible. Didn't you find it, Alex? It was terrible. This one's way better.
My stream with Paul? It was awesome.
No. It was bad until you showed up. When you showed up, then it got better. But yeah, when Paul was by himself, it was terrible. I couldn't handle it.
I learned something new there. Sweet.
Yeah, you were lucky Alex saved you.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, me and Paul talked for half an hour.
He's gonna
after everybody
left. He's gonna learn me how to become a beer master too, and I could do videos on that then.
Jeez, you're not going to tell him all the secrets, though, are you, Alex? You're not going to release all your master secrets.
But I just want Paul to. I mean, if you want, he might have to do he has his lawn stuff, but he might have to do a second channel, or at least do Paul, whatever the middle name is, and then lawns. And then I guess meaning more beer or whatever. I don't know. That's up to you.
So Paul, you're going to be cutting grass and drinking beer at the same time.
Hey,
this is going to be interesting.
No lie.
Oh, Alex said responsible only.
No, that's no lie. We had back in the day to keep morale high and try to keep everybody happy with the guys that were working. We used to have Thirsty Thursday, and so you could bring whatever you wanted. You put it in the cooler. We get some ice, and some people put beer in there, to have beer, and you might put whatever you're drinking, whether it be vodka, twisted tea,
rum, whiskey.
We would have whatever.
We'd have 1 or 2 or 3 during the course of the day cutting grass, and we didn't get drunk or nothing stupid.
No, but takes the edge off.
It just kept everybody happy, made everybody know that tomorrow's Friday, because if the guys don't show up to work, then back in the day it buried me. I had to work even harder, so I want to make sure they were there. But we weren't drunk driving or do nothing like that. We just,
I don't want to alarm you guys, but there's a guy in the chat called Thrash Life. I don't know who he is.
Oh, that's Legendary Brian.
Oh, I heard bad things about this Thrash Life, though. I heard he's very dangerous.
Legendary Brian.
I heard you had to approach him very carefully. You sneaky guy, very carefully.
Oh, he's a trip.
Sneaky. Oh, is he? Is that Thrash?
Yeah, Legendary Brian.
Oh, I thought I see Thrash Life. I didn't know. I apologize, sir. I've been bad-mouthing Thrash Life. I've been sick of the night bot on him. My God, he was nice this whole time, Alex.
Jesus. Thrash, you gotta get a job where you don't have to work. So you
I'm at work, but I have you. Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, he said he's at work.
I made him laugh at work. That's
I have
good.
you in the what?
In the background.
Background. Yes. Awesome.
Thrash, I'm here with Alex. He's saying nothing but good things about you. Yep. And I'm believing him. I'm believing. Yeah, there you go. See, I met the right people.
Yep. Alex saved the show today. Alex saved
the show.
Hashtags. Yep.
That's the only reason I came up. Remember, Paul? I popped up right quick just to say hi, like you told me to do.
Who's this new person here? I don't think I ever met you, buddy. What's your name?
Strata?
Yes.
Strata's a good guy. He's one of my friends from the cryptos.
Well, nice to meet you, Strata. My name is Alex. I should have said
likewise. Something. I remember you were drinking that stout before.
Heck yeah, I'm a stout guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then
love my stouts.
And then we know Alex is a good guy because JV told me in another chat that you're a good guy, Alex. So I know you're a good guy. So
because I
heard his gospel.
I build friendships, not enemies. That's how I roll.
Sweet. I like the way you roll.
Yeah. If
May
you
I
don't
roll
like
with
me,
you?
that's on you.
Whoa. Well, I like you. Don't put nothing on me because I like you.
Yeah.
Unless Paul, if you want to put Paul on me, that's okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, don't do it.
He's my fishing buddy, Alex. We go fishing together.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, who's Shredder here? Oh.
No.
BC.
Me and BC.
Oh,
me and Paul.
Nice.
Yeah. We hold hands.
Yeah.
I cast the rod and he holds my hand while I catch a fish.
We both
When
like
you guys met in person, that's cool.
Oh yeah, I sleep in his basement sometimes. He
Okay,
comes
I'm out
down,
here.
he feeds me crackers and gives me old stinky wine, but
Oh,
we're
come
friends.
on, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he does. I want the good beer, but he won't give it to me. I said, give me some of that Alex Beermaster beer. He says, no, you
I don't
drink
know.
the
We
stink
drink
wine.
Budweiser here.
Yeah. I want Alex beer. I heard it's good.
It is good, stouts,
Yes.
all that good stuff.
That's what the rumor is on the
I
internet.
mean, don't get me wrong though. Paul has to drink some more because he didn't seem to like that one beer, which is understandable. I watched the video, but again, it's his first time having craft beer, right, Paul? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't drink that at all. No, never had it. No.
There you go. Never ever.
So yeah,
All I did search on YouTube. I put best beer maker on YouTube, and you were the fourth guy to show up, Alex. So
I don't make beer.
well, you don't?
I review beer.
Oh shit! I thought you made it also too.
Oh no, I was going to, but I never did.
Oh, see, someone lied to me. I'm gonna give them shit later.
No,
They don't know you as well as they
have
thought.
a beer kit, but I never made it yet.
Oh, so you must. I watched an old video where you said you were going to make some beer, but it never happened.
Right, I still have the beer kit. I still have the
Okay.
beer.
Oh, so it could happen then.
Right, could.
Okay, well that's. I'll take it as you're a beer master then. You just haven't completed the task yet.
Right, but the beer master thing is, I said in my beginning of my videos in the past, is that I don't know about beer that much about beer, but I'm going to
okay.
review beer. I love doing the beer reviewing. And
Oh,
the
okay. Oh, okay. See?
Thought about that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're sitting here. I've got all these questions. I might as well ask the guy instead of
well.
listening to people, right? He's right
Well,
here
they're
in front of
telling
me.
you that they're telling you what they heard, and that which is
Rumors, right?
is true in
Rumors.
some way. But I didn't make the beer yet. They thought I made it, but I didn't make it.
Oh, the internet is so big. So many characters.
Or it's just misunderstandings too.
Yeah, that's true. That's why you ask the source.
Yeah, they're
Straight
not really lying.
right out.
They're not lying to you.
No, they were just misinformed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But I do have a kit. They are telling you the truth on that one. Yes.
Sweet. See? There you go.
Oh, okay, so Alex, this is my question to you.
Go ahead.
You can answer it any way you want. You could say, don't hurt my feelings or nothing. When I look at a craft drinker, like at the bar, say I go to a bar and have a drink, somebody gets whether it be a Guinness or whatever you might be drinking. I see those people that drink that beer. It seems like it takes almost an hour basically to get through one beer, as where I consider that more like a chit chat beer.
Mhm.
Like I'll get a Budweiser and I could drink, 2 or 3 Budweisers, in a matter of in the course of an hour to your one. So I always consider like a craft beer to be like just like a social beer, kind of like smoking a cigar out of the blue. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that could be that too.
So, but when I drink beer, not necessarily when I'm out, I drink beer to catch a little bit of a buzz. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's your thoughts on that? Like, craft beer.
My thoughts on it, you should drink what you like, right? If it's craft beer or Budweiser or something, because Budweiser is good to freshen the palate, or if you just don't feel like drinking your craft beer at the moment, like a standby beer, just to enjoy with your buddies. But me, it's just whatever, it could be my craft beer I enjoy with my buddies like you and all that, or any beer. But yes, most people sometimes will sit there in a craft beer world and do enjoy the beer. They don't like to rush it. They want to have the taste of it. That's why you have the Budweisers and stuff like that, so you can enjoy the flavor. But also, if you don't want to sit there for an hour and analyze it, you can just guzzle that back.
Okay,
so you have other delicious beers.
Good morning, Blake.
Okay, what? So if I went to a bar and I had a couple crafts, a little quicker than usual, that would be out of the ordinary then? To have like 2 or 3 of them in an hour versus drinking a Budweiser? Would that be like something you shouldn't do? Is it like gospel or something that you only drink?
Well, no, it's not gospel. You can do whatever you want. You could drink craft beer and sit there and guzzle it all you want, but most people don't normally do that because they want to enjoy the flavor.
Okay, I didn't know about the flavor thing, so I'm totally.
Alex, yeah, I have a good question for you. Out of all the beers you've tasted, you obviously have a favorite one.
Of course, everybody has a favorite.
Okay, now before you answer the question, do you believe that is your favoriteest beer, or you're still searching and you believe a new beer is going to come along that will surpass that? or do you think the beer that's your favorite is the best it's going to ever be?
No, I do believe that you can have a favorite, but also you have to look past it in the future as well because other beers could be better. So yes, you can have a favorite,
Right.
but you might able to have another favorite.
Okay, because the reason I ask is I thought the beer technology aspect was finished. I didn't think you could improve on beer anymore.
Oh, you
All I
can.
thought
Alex
was you
on
could.
that one.
I thought
I
you
like
could just
IPA.
change flavors. I didn't know you could improve on the beer at all.
Well, that is true. Different flavors, different stuff. It's not
Citruses.
Okay, so that brings me to part B of the
Yes.
question. Out of your favorite beer, what would you add to it or change to make it even better? Is there anything you would do to it?
I
Good
don't know.
question, eh?
Brew beer.
Because see, that's where I say you like the beer because it's your favorite one. But if you had something to change about it that would make you switch, what would you change about it to make it even better than it is now?
This beer hasn't been around for a year since last year, but it was my favorite beer out of all these beers. In some cases, is Mackinac Fudge. Very delicious. What would I change about it?
And you can say nothing right now too. That's an answer also.
Okay, but still, I enjoyed it. What I probably wouldn't change anything, but if there is something, maybe a little bit more vanilla. But
Okay,
it's
cool.
but it has plenty of fudge. The Mackinac Fudge had plenty of fudge, so if there was any change, I'd probably put a little bit more vanilla. But
Right.
other than that, I really don't need it because
Wow.
that beer was really flavorful.
Awesome.
It tastes exactly like actual fudge. It's just perfect.
Wow. Awesome answer.
At least in
Okay,
my
so
opinion.
So when you go out, say to dinner somewhere and get a new style beer, are you just like trying to experiment with a new beer to see if you like it, or because kind of like I go to a restaurant, I get the exact same thing week after
Me
week.
too.
Again, that's what
Hamburger.
you like. It's what you like. It is what it is. It's what you like. Me, I haven't been out for a while, but I think maybe when I'm out, I sometimes just get a Coors Light or a Coors Banger, unless I'm craving for an actual craft beer, because I'm just sitting there relaxing. I'm not, and stuff, and I'm eating. But sometimes I'll get a craft beer along with my meal. But I haven't been out for a while when it comes to the beer part.
Alex, when you go to buy or taste a new beer, do you get sold on the fact it's a new product, or is it the advertisement on the can? Is it price? Is it word of mouth? Is it alcohol content? What makes you try a beer like brand new you never seen and go, I'm going to buy this one?
Oh, because I like banana beers. I like different flavor beers. I do like the can art. The can art does well too, but at the same time, you want the beer to be delicious in the can as well. I mean, it's that simple. You don't want it to be nasty because there's times that, this can art looks cool.
Okay.
But when you go drink the beer, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That doesn't taste the way I was thinking.
Right. Exactly. You probably bought it. You probably made a lot of mistakes and went, I'll never buy this junk again.
Oh yeah, I mean, or not junk, but it's just not my cup of tea, or someone likes it.
Have you ever had to pour beer down the drain? You just couldn't finish it, like it was that bad. You went, ugh.
Say no.
Maybe once, I think, but that's it. Most of the time,
Wow.
I just drink it because I don't like wasting beer.
Yeah, no doubt.
I just won't get it again. It's that simple.
Okay, perfect.
I mean,
Is craft beer like microbrewing and it's always IPA?
What's that?
Is craft beer the same as microbrewing, aka IPAs?
Well, it's all different craft beers like stouts,
Okay.
milkshake IPAs, all that.
That's an IPA.
Wow.
I
Too
love
much involved,
I love the
man.
macro breweries. They're craft beer. I love it.
I just hate the taste of beer. I can't stand it. Never did like it. I don't know why.
Well, it's not your cup of tea.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, man. Yeah. Something about it.
You drink what you like maybe whiskey or whatever. I drink whiskey sometimes too.
Oh, no, I don't drink nothing. Zero.
Oh, okay.
Pop and water.
You ever heard of
That's about it.
Terrapin?
What'd you say?
You ever heard of Terrapin?
Pelican?
Terra, it's a tea.
Oh, Terrapin. I don't think so.
They make a
Terrapin.
chocolate stout of some sort called Choco Moo or something.
Chocomoo.
That sounds
Yeah.
delicious. I
Kind of
love
like
that.
fudge almost, like what you were describing your last one.
Mm,
Yeah.
that sounds delicious. I'll have to look that up.
Who knows about the flaming Dr. Pepper?
I've had Dr. Pepper. It's good stuff.
Calm down.
I heard people drink it warm. Yeah.
I don't drink it warm. I drink it cold.
It's worth a shot. You never know till you try.
You never know. You'd never get me drinking alcohol that's lit on fire. I'll
So,
tell you
Paul,
that
are you
right
going
now.
to be doing some more beer reviews, or you don't think you would do? I mean, you've done well with that.
We got. I won't do one today. I don't have to go to the beer store, but I've been walking by a couple times. And something called Purple Haze. It's a beer called Purple Haze, and I can tell you a quick story about Purple Haze. But it's a beer. I'll buy a 4-pack of it. It comes in a 4-pack, and I'll try it and see. And I'll let you know before I'm going to do it, so I can invite you up too and see what you think about what it looks like, and let me know.
I've had it.
Purple Haze. You had it?
I think so. I'll have to look it
The
up.
haze IPAs are pretty good. It's like cloudy in the glass.
Mm.
It's like 4%. It's really weak, like 4.6.
Sweet.
Paul and Alex, you live close to each other, do you? Same
No.
state?
We live a couple hours away.
Oh, that's not bad. Not bad.
We do
No,
because
that's
Paul,
okay.
you're in New York and I'm in New Jersey.
Oh, you're in New Jersey? I thought you were in West Virginia. Okay.
No, I'm in
That's
New
close.
Jersey.
That's cool.
What are you talking? 6 hours, 8 hours? You pretty much tip
6
the
hours.
I don't know if it's 6 hours. I don't know where he's at, but
I'm in
traffic.
Buffalo. I could make it to Atlantic City in about 6.5 hours speeding to go to play.
so how many hours are you from me then?
What part are you in? Up New York or New Jersey or lower New Jersey?
I'm in South Jersey.
I got family in Trenton.
Yeah, Trenton.
I've heard of that. Yeah, I'm near there. So I don't know if I'm near there. No,
We're not
I'm
going to
near
come hunt
Philly.
you down.
I'm near Philly. I'm near Philly, but not in Philly.
Yeah, well, I can make it to Philly because I drive. I go from Buffalo. I cut down through Pennsylvania, and then I go through Philadelphia, and then I actually jump off and go to AC to Philadelphia.
So how far are you from me then? Because I'm outside.
So say if you're by Philadelphia, I can make it there in 6 hours.
Tri-state,
Wow.
Jersey,
Okay.
or bureau.
But anyways, to jump back to that Purple Haze story.
Let's do it.
So we went to a hockey game one time, and one of our friends, he had Purple Haze. Speaking as in smoking Purple Haze, that was what it was called. So we each, took a toke or two off of it, and we were at the hockey game. And I look at my friend, and he keeps going like this. I'm like he's itching his ass on the seat. So we're like laughing and giggling, and it was pretty good. So he's doing it again. We're like, "What the hell are you doing?" He goes, "Man," it doesn't feel like I'm sitting in the seat. I'm just making sure I'm sitting down. So that was the story behind the Purple Haze.
So he was actually smoking the actual Purple Haze, not the actual beer. I get you.
Yeah.
He was smoking Purple Haze. Yeah.
It
was back in the day though, so he just kept looked like he was itching his ass on the seat, but he just.
Dude, I did the same way when I started smoking dope. We'd look at each other and go, "Man, it feels like your clothes are floating off your body. Like there's that layer of fuzz in between you and your clothing." That's called the high effect. That's all that is, man. Yeah, I know about that feeling. Like
I'll
you're
be
not
high
sitting
for
down.
hours and paranoid.
Oh, dude, Shredder, the weed
When
you
I went
got
to the
today,
good stuff,
2 puffs. 2 puffs, my friend. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
The weed I have right now, 2 puffs, and you'll be like, "Holy shit!"
I take your word for it.
Isn't Joey supposed to come by your house sometime?
Yeah. Joey lives in Cleveland. I live in Buffalo, and you can make it in 3 hours on a good trip. It's not that far of a ride.
Is he flying or driving?
Them guys are supposed to drive, so they're all welcome to come over and stay for dinner or whatever they want to do. We don't got everything planned out, but they're going to come by, so they're more than welcome.
Wow.
It should be fun as long as those guys don't get too carried away and start breaking things.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Nobody's
Paul, you'll
coming
have
to
to
see
keep me
me.
updated because I don't think they would do that.
No, they won't. I'm sure we'll do a live stream, but that would be cool if they could come by on like Saturday night. We could have dinner together, or I'm not a cook. I know Lep likes to cook too, and Lep will be with him. So, but I'll ask. I'm gonna ask my mom to make a homemade pierogies because she's 91 years old. A Polish lady. She likes to cook, and she likes making pierogies. Homemade pierogies.
Pierogies.
Yep, they're out of this world.
That stuff's good.
What did you call
Pierogies
it?
are good.
Pierogies.
You didn't call it
Pierogi? Yeah.
Panades or whatever. Panades.
It's called,
I'm saying the
it's
wrong
called
thing too.
puh, like puh,
Yeah.
geese.
Yeah, you're saying the Polish way though. I've never heard it like that. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah, pierogies. Yeah, my mom knows how to make all that Polish food.
Oh, my wife makes
I'll
them
have to
too.
see
They're
if
good.
Joe. I'll have to see
Dude.
if Joe could stop by here because I don't know how far. I don't know where he's going. I don't know which way he's going.
No, they're not going to go nowhere by you unless they're supposed to go to a Baltimore game, I think, and that'd be closer to you than me.
Yeah, but if they're not going to the game, they won't be around here. They'll be.
Yeah, Buffalo's too far for them guys to stop coming from their way because if they went from Cleveland to your house, they'd have to take.
Are they like south or west? South or
I think it's
of
called
Lake Michigan.
I can't think of the route number, but it cuts all across the middle of Pennsylvania. I want to say it's not 79, it's not 86. What number is it?
264.
Well, if we don't all know it, you could say Route 72, and we'll say, okay.
No,
yeah.
I can't. But that cuts you across the state of Pennsylvania. But it's from Cleveland to your house is to go to the Bills game. They couldn't do it. It would be just way out of the way.
Yeah, but that's if they're going to the game. If they're not going to the game, they won't be able to come and see me.
Even number roads go east and west, north. Odd number roads go north and south. So
because you said they're going to.
No way. Is that true?
It's true.
You said
I did not know that. Thank you, Shredder. Learn something every day. I did not know that, my friend.
No, they're like I said, that football game I want to say is November 20th. The Browns versus the Bills. But
right. That's in Baltimore, right?
No, it's in Buffalo. They're coming to Buffalo.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Do you know the numbers at the end of airport runways?
On a train.
Do you guys know the numbers at the end of runways or compass headings? You guys know that, don't you?
I don't know that.
The numbers, the big numbers at the end of the runway, 06, 05, when they say runway 11, that's the compass bearing. You'll never see a runway over. Yeah, you'll never see a runway over 36. There won't be 37 because it goes back to 0. Because there's no 37. Yeah, so all the big numbers at the end of the runway, that's a compass heading. So when they say runway 25, that means they're pointing. Or runway 18. Yeah, runway 18 is south. Runway 0 is north. Just so you know. Yeah.
And Paul, I want to ask you something. You ever heard of D.B. Cooper?
I have.
Well, I know you
from
have.
the plane with the money.
D.B. Cooper, no.
Yeah,
you never heard of the most famous hijacking in 1971?
That's the year I was born 1971.
Okay, well, that would be a problem. Yeah. Me, I just get into history. That's why I know these things. Love my history.
And
you think his money's out there?
Well, what's true, no one's ever found D.B. Cooper. No one's ever found the money. They found maybe a little bit of money back in 1981.
What if he survived and he's living somewhere overseas?
He could have survived. I've always said that.
Could have survived, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He got out of there. Living in Mexico. Who knows?
Yes. Yeah.
Wherever they got Elvis, he's probably next door neighbors to him.
Yeah, who knows?
Still alive, yeah.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's there too. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
crazy.
Very possible.
Yes, we have no idea.
If you got money, do whatever.
Is Walt Disney frozen in the freezer right now, like the rumors have always said?
Oh, yeah, up at the top of the castle. I don't
think
so.
Isn't that funny, eh? How these rumors travel worldwide.
And maybe Walt Disney's still alive and no one knows.
You have no idea.
Yeah, I never been to Disney, so I have no idea on that.
I always wanted to go to Disney World or Disneyland. Never had an opportunity. I've never been to the States.
I've been there in 2001.
Wow.
I'm just
I'll be going to the Minnesota State Fair sometime before the end of the next month.
That sounds big and fun.
And
I've heard of it.
The Mall of America while we're out there. I've never been there, so we're out here.
We have the West Edmonton Mall in Alberta. It's like 3 miles long. Takes you 2 or 3 days to go through the shopping mall. It's huge. They even sell new cars in the shopping mall. You can buy a new car in there. It's crazy.
Like a Caravana. Put the coin
they have water slides and roller coasters, all that shit. But yeah, it's about 2.5 miles long. The whole mall. Yeah, it's huge.
Are you close to Calgary then?
Yeah. Yeah, Alberta. Yeah, it's probably about 8 hours away, the Alberta border.
I liked the Calgary Flames when I was younger. I liked their little shirt logo on their hockey jersey.
Calgary Flames and the Edmonton Oilers.
They played hard this past hockey season.
Yeah, I got a Edmonton Oilers. Yep, Wayne Gretzky. Your guy was the best. But I got to. Speaking of hockey, I'm gonna go. Gotta order some preseason tickets. They're starting next month, September. I want to say 23rd, maybe. And then also, I forgot to tell you guys too. On the last Tuesday of the month, like I usually go and do things, they're gonna do a live polka show. They're gonna do tape recording for the TV and everything. So I'm gonna do a live out of it. It'll be a Tuesday night at like 7:00 at night. So that should be fun. Have a couple of beers.
No doubt.
I'm gonna wear
Shit changed, eh? Now you're allowed all them recording devices. Remember the concerts before?
Yeah.
No recording devices.
Yeah.
Zero.
So I'm gonna get a pair of like old man shorts and a pair of like socks that go up to your knees with like stripes on them, and I'm gonna get like a shirt that doesn't match. And
So you get on TV basically? You're gonna be a weirdo?
I'm gonna go dance with my wife, yeah. And you guys are
When
gonna
are
see
you gonna actually be on the news?
He's
it's
gonna
live,
try.
It's a live taping, yeah, for our area.
Get your sign.
Because up in our area, there's a big Polish community. You know, there's also a big Irish community in our area. So
Right.
they do stuff like that in regards.
Well,
to,
if any fucking face can bring attention to yourself, just look at yourself, man. You don't have to wear nothing, man. Seriously. Look at that face.
I might
It's
be the only.
camera ready.
I might be the only Polish guy breakdancing at a polka show.
Shit, yeah, man. That's what I'm
And then you can
saying.
tell
Like,
everybody-
goddamn.
You could tell everybody you're friends with Alex the Beer Master on YouTube.
Hell yeah! I'll give me a little sign-up sheet, and they can sign up. Just like JB said yesterday, he said that he was going to go stand outside Walmart and ask people if they know who I am on YouTube, and if they don't, he was going to smack them.
Yeah, now you'll know.
You smack them, you
Yeah.
you guys are trips. Keep it up.
No, smile. Nobody don't mind Tampa Bay.
Shredder, what are we looking at for temperature there? You look like you're in about 92 degrees.
Man,
I don't know. The hotel room's kind of nippy, you know.
Oh, really? It looks hotter than hell there.
It's about 70, I would say. Trees are moving.
Oh.
It's a sunny day for once out here.
Yeah. No clouds in the sky.
Nothing.
No, that's nice.
Just the traffic I see going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, making that proverbial dollar, man. Every day in, day out, worker ants.
Any further north, I'll be on your neck of the woods.
I'm calling the border right now to be on the lookout for you, boy. You shouldn't have said that. Now I'm warning them. I'm warning them. You stay out of Canada. I'll sick Trudeau on you. He'll send the army after you. You know the way he works, boy. You honk your horn, flash your lights for more than a day in Ottawa, you're fucking going to jail with a bat upside your head.
They did something. I remember that story.
Yeah, crazy,
They got
eh?
a lot of product from traveling across the bridge.
Oh, they sure did.
They got
Yeah,
beat
the
up by the
army
police.
had to be called in. It got pretty serious. They swore up and down, we're not moving. As soon as the battering rams come, they all moved. It didn't take too long. The talk is cheap.
It is.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere. Oh yeah, when the tow truck hooks up to you, you'll be going.
When I fires the first shot,
yeah,
and it's on.
I haven't been to Canada since everybody started getting sick because they had all the stupid border crossings that couldn't get through. So it's finally starting to ease up now. You can go across, but
Canadian COVID is way worse than American COVID. Yeah, stay out of here, everybody. You don't want it.
They got a killer, a Chinese restaurant in Fort Erie. As soon as you cross the bridge from Buffalo, the Peace Bridge, you're in Fort Erie. So once you get off the bridge, you're like 2 or 3 minutes away. It's on the Niagara River, and
that's right.
They're the first generation. Their parents came from China, and man, they know how to make. They got the best. I'm not lying. Anywhere I've been, Chinese food. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Unbelievable, yeah. I love when you get them spots, man. You find them key friggin' restaurants.
Yep, and then actually that restaurant gets so busy that on Friday and Saturday nights they have a live jazz band that plays in there. It's
nice.
Amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
And, it's all mellow. You know what I'm saying? It's not real loud or nothing. Just in the background, you hear them playing.
Yeah.
They got 5 or 6 people playing in the jazz band. It's pretty cool, but it's a great place. Like I said, I've never ever had any type of Chinese food, not even close to it. That's how good it is.
You go to the smorgasbord ones, like you just fill up the bar and
like
you help yourself everything you want. Oh, they're so good, man.
Nope, they are.
Chicken balls, sweet and sour, prawns, rice, noodle. Oh man, everything.
This
Yeah,
is
Canada's very multicultural.
Yeah, it's just
a lot of Muslims there, and
This is all just order off the menu. It's all made for you. Nothing, no buffet at all. But
Yeah, them buffets in Vegas, they must be good.
yeah, we got some buffets around here.
As long as they keep turning out the food for buffets, I'm in. But I don't do buffet.
Yeah, the problem around here with
Vegas,
buffets is the buffets, they kick you out after a while, like after 45 minutes, maybe.
I know they booed my brother-in-law. He's just eating too many eggs, man.
Give you
Yeah,
cookies and try to get you to leave.
yeah. There's no money to be made in
Hey,
them anymore.
DC,
Anyway.
what do you mean Canada's COVID is worse than America? What do you mean?
Oh, I was joking, dude. I was just teasing. It's the same shit.
You never know, though.
No, it was just ours comes. If you break out in little maple leafs, you know you got the Canada COVID.
Oh, God.
That's how you know.
No.
Yeah, but they form on your ass, Alex. So you're gonna have to back up to them here and twist your head. You're gonna have to get Paul check them out when you meet up. Say quick, look for little leaves on my arsehole. I think I'm infected. Please.
Drop your drawers, quick. Let me see.
I'll run.
Okay, you're safe. You're safe. Okay, you can stay.
Oh, that's good. I could see on your face, Alex, you were like, come on, quiet down. I got to ask him about this Canadian COVID. This is going to stress me out today. I might need to triple my beer intake.
Yeah.
No way, sir. Don't you worry, my friend. I was just teasing.
Hey, but how did you know I was thinking that? You're pretty smart.
Oh, your eyeballs. You didn't have to say a word. I could see it in your face. You're like, what is this Canada COVID he's fucking talking about? I never heard nothing about that on the news. Yeah, you just take a breath, big buddy. It's all right.
Be on his phone in a couple minutes researching it.
Oh, Google machine and everything.
I can do that. Awesome.
It's definitely fun.
All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna go get some lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
After water, and I'm gonna
That's what I'm gonna do in a minute
for
here,
some
too.
internet.
Okay.
I've already had
My
my
phone,
lunch
I
right
can't
on
see text. I don't know
Paul's
what's
screen.
going
I
on.
don't
I
think
need
you
to
saw
search.
that. So I was like,
I did see it. That's what
I'll
made
call
me
you a little
hungry, you
later.
bugger.
We'll regroup.
Okay, thank you, Shredder. We'll see you in a little
Thanks,
bit.
Shredder.
Yeah, man.
See you
nice
later,
to
buddy.
meet you again, bud. Appreciate
Bye.
it.
Yeah, Alex, that's what set it off. I did watch you eat. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I gotta.
Nice.
Well,
My
that's what
chunks.
Paul needs to do. When Paul sees me eat a cheeseburger, all he has to do is go to his kitchen, get something to eat, and eat with us. It's that simple. I eat.
Jeez. Yeah,
Regardless where I'm
see?
at.
Cool.
Hey, why not?
I mean, not trying to disrespect my friends. It's just I'm hungry, and and that's what Paul should do. He's live. Hey,
I
I'm hungry.
never get disrespected watching someone eat ever. You don't have to ever worry
No,
about
I'm
that.
saying I don't want to disrespect my friends. I'm saying I'm eating.
No, man. I would never take that as just you're hungry, right? I'd feed you
and
for
I eat on
God's
Food
sake.
Fridays on my channel, so that's
Yeah, no doubt.
it doesn't bother me.
And I already love you that much more because what'd you eat? My favorite, a cheeseburger. I
Well,
like
that
you
was White
already.
Castle. I've asked
Oh,
Paul-
you dirty dog. I'd looked even better than we don't have White Castle up here.
Well, no. You and Paul can probably go to the grocery store to get White Castle. We don't have White Castles anymore around here.
Oh, really?
There is one around here, but it's not. It's like maybe an hour or two away.
Oh, macro. I thought they were everywhere like McDonald's.
They were at one point, like in the
Ah.
90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, I've never eaten a White Castle burger.
Yeah.
Always wanted one since I
No.
saw the movie Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
No,
Always
Paul's
wanted
never
a
had
little
one
tiny
either. I've
burger.
had one for years. I've
Huh.
eaten them for years since I was a kid. But
Mm.
me and my uncle used to go to Philly, and we used to before or maybe I don't know if it was before Philly or after we got home from Philly, but either way, we used to go there and have White Castle before.
No,
We
we
went
just
to
got
Philly.
McDonald's and A&W. That's it.
Yeah, I love White. Oh, A&W never had that yet. I've never had
That's
that.
pretty good. I like that. Wow, it's the only
Yeah,
two
that's
we
a
got.
soda. That's a soda chain and a restaurant. I looked that up. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, A&W root beer. That's what they're known for. They're tapped root
Yeah.
beer, and
Yeah,
their
I
onion
didn't
rings.
know that. I never even heard
Onion
of it.
rings are pretty
Like
good.
I've heard of the root beer soda. I've heard of it, but then I looked
Hmm.
up. Wait a minute, it's a restaurant too. That's freaking awesome.
Well, when you go in and order a frosty mug root beer, they serve it to you in a mug that comes out of the freezer. Like
Nice.
it's all covered in ice, eh?
Wow.
Yeah, so when you drink the root beer, yeah, it's like crisp and it's got a snap to it, like beer without the alcohol.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to try it because I've been wanting to go to an A&W, and I don't know if there is one around here. There might be. But I don't remember.
Well, if you do go to one, try to go inside because they won't serve you the glass to take home. They'll give it to you in just a regular drink if you go through the drive-thru. But if you go inside, they'll give it to you in a glass mug.
Wow, that would
Yeah.
be cool. I might have to try that. It's a good experience.
Because everybody says, I went to the drive-thru. I'm like, well, they're not going to give you a $4 mug to take home. You
or
gotta
a
go inside.
$30 mug. Or
It's probably
whatever.
30 now. Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah, they're
true.
pretty big mugs.
That was shipping and handling, $30.
They're like a
Yeah,
beer mug,
exactly.
right?
Exactly what it looks like, identically to a beer mug.
Yeah, so technically it's a root beer mug, but it's also a beer mug too if you have
You're
it.
on to something. I tell you to open a store, but alas, it's already done, sir.
Yeah.
We're late. We're already late. No, they used to have their restaurants back in the day. They used to come out to your car and hang that tray off your window.
Yep.
Yeah.
They do that here. There's a place that's called Checkers. Does that Checkers?
There's
Yeah.
Checkers. There's Checkers that's around here, but I don't know if it's
Mhm.
close by to me. But there's Checkers, and there's a Sonic, which is Sonic is good. I've never had
We got
Checkers.
Sonic too. Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, just roll down the window and they hang it right
Yeah.
off the edge of the glass. Yeah.
Like on
It's-
Happy Days, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
back in the day, like back in the 50s and 60s. Hey,
The roller skates. Yeah.
Yeah,
Here
they
they
still
come.
do.
I wish they still had that.
like for instance, if you went to the movie theater, like the outside movie, I've never been to one.
The drive-in.
The outside movie theater, you know,
Drive-in theater. Yeah.
yes, they used to bring their food. You used to bring your food. They used to bring your food, I think, and put it on your window. I think. I don't.
I used to go to them all the time, Alex. What happened was you'd pull up and you'd have to grab a speaker from the pole
Yeah. Take
Yeah.
it
and
off.
hang it on your window.
Turn
And
it
some
up.
people would forget and they'd start the car and drive away and break their window. Yeah. If you ever go to any drive-in theater and walk around, you'll see broken glass somewhere on the property.
Yep. Now they're all digital now. They
Yeah,
just
you tune
You
your
know, but
radio.
I heard that they did open up outside movie theaters now
They
since
did.
COVID,
Yeah,
right?
they're open, yeah. But the downfall to a drive-in theater is weather. If it starts raining, it's over.
Right. No, well, that's if you have a open top. It's an issue.
No, not only that, just having your windshield wipers on.
then
and
your
you
headlights go on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like car starts up, the bright lights, like it's just terrible. It'll make you want to go home. But
Yeah.
if you have a nice clear night, it's
Yeah.
beautiful to watch a movie
Best thing,
outside.
you can sit outside your car and drink a beer.
That's what I do. We always sit on the hood of the car. You never sit in it. That's why when it started to rain and no one watched the movie from in the car.
It's crazy though. You get rid of these drive-in movie theaters decades ago, and then decades later you bring them back because of a virus.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's, but also, Alex, with like if you got to drive in, it's tough because it's a seasonal business. So it's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to make money, survive through the wintertime, you got to pay.
Right, but they had to
employees.
open them back up 50,
Yeah.
60 years later because of the COVID thing.
Yeah, because they didn't want people sitting in a closed environment.
Yeah.
That's why. Because we didn't know at that time, Alex, we thought COVID was here to stay forever.
No,
we didn't know if we were ever going to be let back out of our houses again.
Yep, no tobacco products are allowed, Mr. Smile. No tobacco products.
I was a little nervous too, my friend. I was a little nervous too, BC, that COVID was going to be here forever.
Yeah, you
And to
just
the
don't
point
know,
that-
man.
Yeah. But I'm happy that
When
that's
we
not
went to the drive-in theater, there used to be like Wednesday night used to be carload night. For $10, as many people that were in the car got in.
Yeah.
Like we'd have people in the trunk of the car. We just like
wow,
load
but you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
leave in the trunk though.
Oh, we'd let them out. We would get in just before
Only
you
5
drive
minutes,
through,
yes, 5 minutes,
and then let them all out of the car.
Oh.
Yeah, and then get back in, and we're getting out of here, and let them outside at the end of the gate again.
Wow.
The worst thing about the drive-in, though, the kids were the worst. You used to go up to the projection booth, and some little arsehole would put his hand over the camera. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah. Everyone's hollering, me, you big an asshole. Stop that. Yeah.
The funny part is, though, the movie theaters that are closed down, that didn't open back up during the COVID crisis, you can literally, I think there's a drive-in movie theater around here, unless it opened back up again. But if it didn't, it had like trees growing. But if you look up, you could still see the movie screen that's been sitting there for decades.
Yeah, they don't take that down. Once something like that goes up, they leave it up because it's
Right.
just a lot of money to take that down.
Right.
Yeah, if you're not building a house or it's in no one's way, they just leave it there.
Right. They only will take the movie theater screens down from decades ago if they're building a house there or building something there. If not, they're just going to leave it for history.
Well, a friend of mine in town, he bought one of them little Amazon, their laser disc projector.
Uh-oh.
and he's got it on the side of his house in the summer. He goes and all the kids had a little party, cooking marshmallows and that. Then when it's dark time, he broadcasts a movie on the side of his house. It's like 15 kids in the yard watching Pirates of the Caribbean on the side of his house. Yeah.
Back in the day, when I was a volunteer fireman, we had like little shopping malls, like little strip plazas, and actually had a movie theater in it, and they were demoing it. So we took the fire department, and went down there, and we like walked through it just to look at it in case it started on fire. And we actually had a movie theater that huge big screen you would see when you sat down. Once you rip off that the film in front of it, like the screen, it was all speakers behind it. Nothing but speakers. Right. It was amazing how big the speakers were, the whole thing.
Huge.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen nothing.
Did you take some away? Because obviously we're getting rid of it.
No, you couldn't. Those speakers were so big; they were like the size of like 36-inch.
Oh yeah, you need equipment to move them around.
I get you from down.
Yeah, so, nothing was worth salvaging. It was all junk because anything that was good, the scrappers went through. Many
exactly
beforehand and took all the good stuff out of it. But we just did it, just to knock it down in case it started on fire. Just to.
Yeah, fire
prevention. I think you're a fireman, Paul. That's cool. You're a fireman.
Not no more. Not no more. I only did it for 5 years, so.
I think you should go back into it.
No.
You know what, Alex?
Fireman Paul. I kind of like that.
Every one of us, we're all really a little bit of firemen, because when I see a fire that I don't want, what do we do to it? Put it out.
Yes.
Right? So we're all firefighters. Just some of us are better than others, yeah. I consider us all firefighters. I'd hope so.
So are you a New York volunteer?
Yeah, I did that. I did it. The only thing I could say, it's just like anything else. You got nice people in it. You got people that are total jerks. Like they're but that was the only unfun part. But it actually learned me a lot. It learned me a lot of skills of to be brave and to step up to situations instead of running away and panicking. Just like keep your calm, walk up, do what you got to do, get the job done. So that actually made me a better person, I believe, in life. And also, like, I hear people, even nowadays, you're so scared of everything. And I think back on a day that my dad, he was in the Korean War. And he was there from 51 to 53. He was actually stationed there. And he actually he lived there fighting in the war in the army. And I could see him being scared because all he had was to believe was his, to his, fellow army people and other people around him to actually protect him and keep him alive. So when people say they're scared, there's really no reason to be scared, because that's what being scared truly is. When people are going to kill you and you don't know, and you're just in different country, you don't know nothing at all. So I look at life in a whole different way. I'm not as scared of nothing anymore. That's what I learned, because either it's going to get you or you're going to have to fight back, one or the other. So when you're approaching that situation, you just got to take whatever you learned in life, and hopefully it's the right call you make in regards to either fighting back or running away. So, but
my aunt told me, hey, it's best to go conquer your fears and then just leave it alone, because otherwise it's going to set me back to whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Well, especially if it holds you up. There's some fears that are justifiable. Like I'm afraid of snakes. You know what I mean? I'm never going to conquer that because it'll never benefit me in any way.
Right.
I'm not going to be a snake wrangler. And that fear for me, but fear of trying a new job or new food, if it's holding you back in life, that's when it becomes an issue.
No, but I don't get scared to try different foods now. I just need to do that because I'm the beer master and food stuff. So.
Exactly. See, but that would be a fear where it altered your life. You know what I mean? Because you couldn't be Alex the beer master if you were afraid to try new stuff.
Yeah,
right.
That'd be terrible. Right. Yeah, it would hold you back.
I could say the only thing I'm scared of in life now is heights. I'm scared of
heights. I was just gonna say that I'm terrified of heights.
I'm scared of heights. And don't get me wrong, I still have fears, but everybody does. I mean, but there's fears that I don't need to worry about because it's not going to benefit me. But if there's for something else.
Well, I find there's being afraid and being scared is two different things.
Right. Yeah.
You can be scared, but you don't have to be fearful of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You need to comfort it. You need to comfort it.
It's like when I drive my car. I'm scared I'm going to get into an accident, but I don't fear I'm going to get into an accident, or I wouldn't drive.
Right.
If I was that fearful, I just wouldn't be on the highway. But I'm scared of it. I don't want it to happen, but it don't stop me. Fear stops you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like these people.
I was a little nervous about YouTube because I hear about
Yeah.
all these crazy stories. I'm like,
See?
okay, but that was also during the time when Brandon and Trish were here. They helped me out. Brandon, Trish, Drunken One, all my
Yeah.
peeps.
See, but you faced it, right? You stepped
Right.
forward.
And
Bring it
now
on.
look at my channel
Look
and
at
look
you
at
now.
me.
Yep. You're a better guy for it, obviously.
Yeah.
Your social skills develop way quicker. You get to learn about more people, like the bad ones, especially.
If they're not good people, I'm not gonna be friends with them anyway. So, like I said,
Yeah. Them experience, you can't read it in a book. You have to experience that in life. You can't learn how to be friends by reading it in a book. There's no rules. You got to get out there and put your foot in and find out, oh shit, that's a bad person. Nobody,
not my
I've
cup
never,
of tea. Goodbye.
especially when you never met someone like that before, like someone that's evil or ulterior motives trying to either take your money, your life, your trust. Yeah. Like it's like sneaky how people are sometimes, right? Oh, yeah. See?
You got to send a donation, Alex. $1 million in cash.
There you go. I want your social insurance number.
No.
You trust me. I'm your friend, remember?
Well, yeah, but you may be my friend, but you also might be a friend in a wolf's clothes. You might be a sheep in a wolf's. No, what's the saying?
Yeah, you're a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Thank you.
Yeah, trying to blend in with the sheep, the old
Yeah.
nasty wolf. Yeah, you
So
got that right, Alex.
I have to see who's the real sheep and who's the fake sheep. And
Oh, shit.
Otherwise,
You get bit and chewed up. Yeah. Now you're a dead sheep. And dead sheep does nobody no good.
no.
No, you don't want to be a dead sheep.
No.
Okay, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to go
He's
make
going to
a
be jumping
hamburger.
off too, so I'm going to be.
Take care of your horses. Say hello to them furry little critters.
I will. BC, thank you so much. You too, Alex. Thank you. I'm going to get going too. It was great to see you guys.
Yeah, you guys have a great
Thanks
day.
for letting me join, Paul. I'll talk to you later, my friend.
Thank you. I'll see you guys somewhere else. Thank you, everybody watching in the background.
Stay out of trouble.
You guys, cheers.
Good night. Thank you, Alex. Everybody, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. I'll see everybody somewhere during the course of the day.